laying on a what?
On a bed, like off sexual favors. Russell said that was me. But it was Sky's face, and Russell put it on top of a male prostitute.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? You didn't even tell me about that. You didn't even tell me about that. Unfucking believable. I mean, what levels of fucking shit are these people? Yeah, go fire. I agree with you. I'd spit on her. Yeah, absolute scumbag. All the listen, we've got a lot more here to come. We haven't even got to the messages yet between. We've not even got to the messages yet on this group between Simon Lord and Bat Freak. What they do, yeah. I do too. I do too. I hope you get sent down too. I hope you get sent down. And I don't know why you're here, Stenny. I don't know why you keep putting your pictures up. Stop it. I don't want you here. Yeah.
Ugly body. No one's hitting that. That's why you're a dyke.
Disgusting. Oh, we have Wendy. We got enough on you. Yeah. Let me give a little bit of the crime reference number. Sorry,
No, I'm just saying, it's so like, the level of intelligence drops when she texts, doesn't it? It's all F this and F that, and you can't spell very well. So I just sit here watching it. It's just all abuse. Do your eyes not work very well as well then, Wendy? Because did you not see that say bats? It was all their Discord groups. So what are you denying?
That's no one
that's the Stephanie, by the way. Goldfire or Gold Gyre, that is the one. I'll give you a little taster, Wendy. You're going to have to go through all my last 6 or 7 videos to get the full reference number, because I have called it out. And it starts with 42/2730. That's 42/2730/. I'm not going to give you the next 4, but you're going to have to go through all my last 4 or 5 videos. They're hours long. Go and find out the full reference number. You're a sicko, Wendy. You're an absolute sicko.
Poo flowers, way back up there. Look, did you see what he wrote? I agree. That's what I think. It is just, in America, they call it pedo cord. What's that say?
You surprised me. Right,
exactly.
Okay, let's, is your bleeding heart back?
Sorry, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm here. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm just finding that video.
Listen, they went too far. And the worst part is, it's all because they thought, listen, guys, can you imagine the stuff they were saying to Skya when she wasn't doing what they were saying? Oh, fuck off, you stupid bitch. You're Esau. Can you imagine them getting angry with her and frustrated with her because she's Esau's cousin? They must have not been nice to her. Hence the troll accounts to get at her. And I've got troll accounts of Bat Freak.
We're talking about the devil people here, Esau. The devil's here working in play.
I agree. The devil is definitely, he's definitely in the mix right about now. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen again. I'm gonna play the consistent outrage video, which shows you what's been going on.
This is why Bats deleted her channel with the content of all that stuff on me, because she realized I was onto her, number one, and she realized she went too far. They realized they went too far.
Mute up everybody to watch this. Mute up everyone for this play. I'm muting up. Sorry, so go on.
It's 30 seconds, right?
They realized, that I was onto them, and they went too far with Sky, so they started to delete their shit. But I want Russell to delete all his shit now with those fake Esau pictures, because that's not me. And you know that, Sky. That's horrible.
Wait. Ooh, stop screen. Sorry, Minx, will you share this in a minute, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Minx there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great.
Yeah, as soon as I see it, I'll do it.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All
right.
Here we are. You ready?
Pause on the pictures as well if you can.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oops. Hold on. Actually, this is a little bit. This yeah, sorry, I might be better off having it smaller than this. Just 1 second. But yeah, this is kind of like I find it weird playing videos on this particular search engine. So I can play that again if you want.
Yeah, please do, and then
Can we play
pause
it
it
again?
right.
Can we play it again?
Yeah, with the
It's,
first
um,
before.
It's actually if I pause it, only half the screen shows for some reason on this particular search engine. I should have gone out
Okay.
to the other one.
Okay. Well, I think people I can see exactly what's going on here, and if they can't, you can be stupid. Look at the lips.
Right. I can do it
Look at
again.
That's pretty fucking sick, isn't it? Whoever can't see, yeah, right. Oh, and look, Wendy knew all along. Look, Wendy knew all along. It was Sky. It took you this long to see it. No, we've known for a long time, Wendy.
Wait,
We've known for a long time.
no. So Wendy's admitting here that she knew it was Sky, but they were saying it was
Yeah.
Esau. So you admit that you knew that, Wendy? Is that what you're saying? So you were in on a joke. You were in on a trolling of Sky. Thank you, Wendy.
Of course she
Screenshot
was
that,
in on it.
people.
Of course she was in on it. Of course she was in on it. There you go.
Jump on, Wendy. Jump on.
I don't take my videos down, Esau. You can get copies to my videos. You know that. You have copies to it.
Oh, yeah,
That
Wendy,
is how
jump on.
sick.
It
Don't
took you
let
this
Ken- I don't
long
Wendy
to
on
see
it.
it Sky. Fucking hell, man.
Well, at least she admitted it. At least she admitted it. So everyone knows it was Russell who did it. So thank you, Wendy, for confirming that Russell was the one behind that. So Russell has been the one who did his pictures and does all
Well, he
sorts.
did admit. No, he did admit. In fairness, he admitted he did do it, didn't he? He admitted he did it on the stream. Yeah, he did admit he did that.
Oh, he did admit that.
Yeah, but
I think so.
yeah, he's admitted. Oh, he's admitted he did it. Yeah, he admitted he did it. He's admitted he did it.
Right. Okay. So I mean, okay, good for him. And but Wendy Wu, what a weird woman you are.
Well,
Yes.
she won't let it go.
So
What,
she's
so
actually written
the devil.
in capital letters.
devil.
It's took you this long to see it Sky. Are you
In capital
seriously
letters.
treating this like it's a joke, Wendy? It's a
She
fucking
does.
joke
She's sick.
to you. What the hell is wrong with you? And as
Well,
Dan
Wendy
Targan
Wu's
says,
in the back.
Wendy, you frog boiling piss drinker, fuck off and die, you old cunt.
She's in the back. She's in
Yeah,
the
let her
back.
stay in the
So
back.
let
Let her stay in the back. Let her stand.
No,
Can we
Brian,
show?
Brian,
Let
let her on, Brian. Let her on, Brian. Fuck up, Brian. She fucking did this, Brian. She was behind all this bullshit.
Hold on. Let me know.
She's outnumbered here anyway.
Oops.
Yeah, but
Right,
where's
it's down to
she
you.
bombers?
Okay, no, she won't pawn bomb. Wendy won't pawn bomb.
Well, I'm not
gonna
talking
But
to her
solo
anyway,
out,
that's for
solo out,
sure.
solo out, solo her out, though. Solo her out. Can you solo her out, please?
When I do that, it don't work though.
It does. You're soloed out. Yeah, that's Wendy Wu. What do you want, you old shit?
Yeah. Well, hang on. I was asked to come on, so I've come on.
No, I
Now,
haven't asked you to come on.
well,
You fuck
please,
off. I don't give a fuck.
hang on. Am I going to be allowed to speak? You just want to shout.
So,
Russell said months ago that was Sky.
So you
So
all run around.
what do you think
So-
you're? Hang on, no, Esau. What is it you think you're exposing, Esau?
Hold on, why would you do that? Why would you use a picture
I
of
didn't
Sky?
do it, Esau. It had nothing to do with me.
Yes, you did, because you were in the group.
He
You knew that was Sky. You knew that was Sky. You knew that was Sky.
Russell said he's making videos and using Sky's picture. Nothing to do with me, so why are you blaming me?
Wait, so you knew that Russell was going
And
to
as for
troll it?
you, you Irish bitch, yeah, I'll fucking catch you one day. Don't worry about that.
Sharp like this, Wendy.
Yeah. Do you hear the fucking state of her? Come here to me, Wendy. If you knew that was
Are you
Sky's
gonna
image,
go
then
crying or are you bleeding heart? You could go
Wendy, why?
Carpenter.
If you knew that was Sky's image that was using to pretend to fake Esau's face, why didn't you prevent them from doing it? Why did you allow
How
it?
could I prevent them from doing it? When
Well,
everyone,
you
even
were
the
close
people, hang
to
on,
him.
wait
You
a
could have said
minute.
to him,
Wait a
said,
minute.
no, Russell, don't
Wait a
do that.
minute. If you want to hear the truth or not.
Yeah.
How
okay.
could I prevent him from doing it when everyone, including the side chat, knew exactly what was going on?
Everybody, including the side chat. Which side chat? Our side chat right now?
Over on what? Everyone knew. It's not you lot that doesn't seem to
You were
know.
okay with trolling the girl. Wait, so you were okay with trolling the girl?
Let me answer this. What about Roger's sister, Esau?
You know what? Did anyone who
Don't
contacted Roger?
bitch.
What about Roger's sister, Esau?
Pigeon. Fuck the pigeon. He
Why
neglects
won't
that
you
woman.
answer the question? Why won't you
Because
answer the question?
I treated Raj just a better than he
You
treated Raj.
took the piss and made pictures of Roger's sister, Esau, and she's disabled. What? Is there a difference? Is there a difference?
I don't know who I said. Fuck Raj. But why was
Is
just
there a
Sky
difference? No, I'm asking you if there's a difference.
Well, what, you threatening to kill my children? What about that,
I'm
Wendy?
asking Esau if there's
I'm
a
asking
difference.
you.
Yeah, Esau, is there a difference?
You are my family.
I'm
Raj is a
asking
mouthy
you if
bitch.
there's a
Sky is
difference.
not mouthy.
Obviously. Hang on, wait a minute.
There's a big
But Roger's sister's not a mouthy bitch because she doesn't come online. But you went and found photos of her, didn't you? And she's disabled, isn't she? She's disabled, isn't she? And you made photographs of her, yeah? Disgusting photographs of that disabled young lady. Didn't you?
What did you do?
Didn't you? Didn't you?
You're meant to be her friend.
You
need to shout, please.
You're meant to be.
Will you mute Wendy Woo, please?
Mute
for me, 'cause I have
Wendy
a point to make.
You Irish bitch.
Oh, sorry, hold on, wait a minute. Rude.
Yeah.
Right, hello.
Okay, I just want to make the point.
back?
Wendy said that a lot of people knew what Was was doing, and she could not prevent what Was was doing was because everybody else knew. But you know what? Everybody knows in the audience, or listening and viewing and hearing this, that you know what? You should make a stand. If you see something that is wrong happening, make a stand. Don't be a fucking sheep.
Okay, bleeding heart. I certainly wasn't a sheep.
Don't unmute yourself before you're told. Wasp is in the back.
I made a stand against.
Wasp is in the back.
I'm
trying to talk. Wasp in the back.
Yeah?
Wasps in the back.
Minx, you bitch.
Wasps in back. Well, he was anyway.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm being called a slag by some ninja person.
You can't cope with
thank you
the
very
truth.
much.
You can't cope with the truth.
That nonsense for 2 minutes, because what he did to Sky was unexcusable. And Wendy allowed the trolling of a disabled black woman just because she's black, because Wendy hates black women. That's why it was easy for her to turn a blind eye.
You and Rogers.
Be control free.
Easy if you turn a blind eye.
Am I letting him on or what?
Do you want to let him on, Esau?
Why are you muting me?
It's because we don't hear your voice.
I'm trying to talk, woman.
Yeah, let them on so quickly. Yeah, let him on.
Ask
Yeah,
him
let him on.
about
Minx,
Rogers.
let him on. Minx, let him on.
Ask him
Solo
about
out. Solo out. Solo out.
Yeah, ask him
Shut up
about.
a minute, Wendy. Solo out. Can you solo out, please, Minx? Sorry about that shouting.
Oh, yeah, no, it's all right. It's just her.
I know.
Fuck's sake. Because you just stay off fucking thing for a minute. Right, it's in the back. Right, we've got something in the private chat.
He used to apologise to Sky and take that all his videos right now.
Hello. Hey, good afternoon. How we doing?
Take this.
Yeah, go on.
Here, just very calmly, I'm going to explain again how come the picture was used to say it was Esau. I was doing a live stream on now. No interrupting, Esau. But my stories don't change.
Everyone mute up. Everyone mute up. Go on.
Well, just Esau. Just Esau. He's the one that jumps in when he doesn't like hearing, especially the truth. You know what I mean? Anyway, the truth of the matter is, when I was doing a live stream one night, all of a sudden there was people in the side chat going, Esau's camera came on, you're seeing his face. Now, at this time, Esau was always fucking about with his camera, showing his feet, doing little jigs, showing around his flat. Would never show a car registration number, even though he claimed he was all over the world. But he was doing this all the time. So what I did is when the stream finished, not that night because it was quite late, but the next day, I was trying to go through, you know, just to see where the camera came on. I couldn't see anything with the face on. His camera came on a few times, but I couldn't see anything with the face on. So what I used was the picture that Esau was fucking using that night as his icon, which was like a slither of a black person with a face.
What are you lying for? You are such a nonce. Only nonce lie. No, I'm sorry, I'm just getting you. You for the typical exactly what Jimmy Savile did. It weren't me. It weren't me. It weren't me. You used my face. We can see it.
Okay,
we can see it. Why are you lying?
Why
you use Sky's face?
You sound guilty as a cunt now, not me.
You use Sky's face. Tell the truth.
Right, spastic.
We've just shown the
proof. Right, let me finish.
Why are you lying? And tell the truth and stop lying.
I ain't lying.
Listen, Russell, that's
you had a picture of a face. That's the one that I used from that day on. Now, let me finish.
Russell,
please let me finish.
Was it Russell? You used his face.
Finish. Sky has never once, and she was always on my show. I'd always let her come on for like 10 minutes, have a little chat with her at the beginning, and then I'd go, Sky, can you go now? Because there's horrible cunts on the panel. Sky has never once turned around to me and gone, that's my image. So yeah, crack on.
You doctored it, you distorted it and made like a guy. You fucking idiot. Why are you lying for? Why are you being so nonce? Why the fuck are you lying? Because you lie.
You're lying. I don't tell lies, Esau.
Yes, you do. You tell plenty lies. Plenty lies.
Prove I'm a liar. Prove I'm a liar. Prove I'm a liar.
First off, lie about that. Okay, Bean Hart, can we please look at that picture of Sky again? And then look at that video one more time. Russell, be quiet while we do this.
I've still got the picture of you.
Be quiet while you do this.
You can't get out of it, Esau. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a video and put the fucking picture up of you, your icon, you fucker. So if anybody did anything towards Sky,
it was you. No, it was you. Because you're the one that
should make a video, Wasp, make a video about what he did to Raj's sister.
Yeah.
Do a video about that.
And about what you made to my children, Wendy Wood. And the threats you made to my children, Wendy Wood.
You're going to kill my children. Dream world.
Hey, you're bleeding out. Yeah, because I'm getting on quite well with these two lately. We're not slagging each other off. Right? What I've just told you, including Brian, what I've just told you, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So if anybody, I did not know that was Sky Church's fucking
hot doctor that
right? I took it.
You'll see that. You can tell us what you did.
Okay.
And not only that, I can
hold on 1 second, please.
Wasp, Wendy has just said that you knew it was Sky's face all along. Like, I swear to God, Wendy just said that. And she said that you said it months ago. And she said, we are too late if we think we're exposing something. So Wendy has completely negated what you are saying right now. Or do you know what I mean?
No, I don't think
you got to take that up with Wendy.
Yeah, I don't think she is actually.
Oh, she is. That's what she is. Wendy, look, but then Wendy is a fucking liability, and you've got to get rid of her. Like
many months later, some people was actually looking at that Reed stuff. I looked at it.
Why don't you just let them talk, Esau? Esau, just let them talk.
I'm going to show you, Wendy, you're a liability.
Let him talk, Esau. It's the truth. Let him talk.
Watch this.
But hold on, what would you know about the truth, Wendy, for fuck's sake?
Oh, shut up, you Irish bitch.
Shut up, you bloody horrible
Go for it.
Can I just let me finish this? It's very short. I would love you to get in touch with the police because it can take my computer, but it's fucking longer and it's down to you, that picture, Esau. You know what? I'd love them to make it. It's the only way that the police are going to get over it. It's very rich, you talking about the editing of pictures when you're the fucking master, right?
You're the one who edits pictures.
You can't take back what was said in the past. I mean, somebody is telling us here that you had missed it on a stream created by a woman called Kaz. I mean, Kaz? You know, Kaz. Yeah, I don't know her myself.
The only Kaz I know is what's it? Kaz K, is it?
I think Kaz K.
I've never heard Kaz K even talk about. I don't even think I'm going to talk about you, Brian, or Esau.
For editing anybody.
The only person I've actually heard her talk about, which I did get involved in, was with Easy E, because I got in touch with Easy E in a very friendly way. I went, me and my wife, Kaz and her husband, we've known each other for an awful long time. We met on holiday years ago. Stop fucking annoying her. And I asked him, not in a threatening way, I went, do me a favor. But I said, you don't want me doing videos on you now, do you, Easy? I never threatened him. I never did fuck all. Right. See, what you people don't get is all this stuff was it was months and months ago when people were looking for Esau. I've just told you the truth, where I got my picture from, and I've still got the fucking screenshot of it.
You're lying because
it's not even a face.
You're lying.
Hold on, Esau, please.
You are lying. What to do? Just lie.
What's the point? What is the point of coming on here? Give their side, especially when it's the truth.
I'll wait to read 1 second.
The only time I've used that picture is in that app, which is Face App, because it builds the face up. It doesn't do it on the Wombat. It doesn't do it on any of the others, because you need a full picture, right? But on that Face App thing, which I hardly use anymore, but on the Face App thing, that will actually create a face. The picture that I got of you in my angle, because I was looking for your camera, I couldn't find it. So I took the fucking picture you were using that night. So if anybody you did. Like I'm going to say again, Scummy up until she got in trouble through, I think it was the dream team. I'm not saying 100%. I've never got in touch with Sky. I've never got in touch with any of the Reed's family because I'm not interested.
Mm-hmm. Right? Well, I mean, that's fair enough if you didn't.
Sky's been on mine dozens of times, and she is. Even Sky didn't recognise it was her. It was fucking Urban who brought this shit up. And I'll tell you something about Urban. I reckon Urban was the one who got the pictures who gave them to you, Esau. But he's not a little fucking proper little prick.
Oh, Russell, come on.
Well, no, you're bleeding. It's my opinion. I had this with
well, you are. You don't care about it.
Urban's just come out of the fucking closet and jumps in. He's jumping in every fucking bed. I had this out with Urban. Must have been 8 months ago, 10 months ago. And
well, Urban will probably remember that.
I accused him of going snooping around fucking Facebook. You know what I mean? I'm not like, what the fuck am I going? What? I don't get pleasure out of lying, so I don't fucking lie.
You're lying. You made the images of Wendy kids, and you're the one who's for edit and Photoshop. It is always you.
He hasn't got a picture. What did you just say? He made a picture of my what?
Amy. It was him who made it. He skits. He
liar. It was you. It was you.
It was you, Wendy. Wendy, it's not your grandchild trying to. No, it's your grandchild because Rupert wasn't even too sure. And she was like, "Yeah, that was just some random child you picked online."
That's my grandchild. You ever use that picture, Esau, and you'd be fucking dead. I'm telling you.
So listen, I'm glad there's certain people listening. I'm glad there's certain people listening. I can obviously see there's people listening in the chat. I can obviously see that Minx and Bleeding Heart are taking.
Or what? I actually can't hear.
I'll just send you some messages. Yeah, play all these messages. I want everyone to.
Sorry, which one?
Okay, you know what these
and say what back speaks. What?
Wait. Hold on, I can't hear.
Okay, the message we're about to hear. See, Bat Freak getting pissed off because information is being leaked out. Wendy has a big mouth. Hoof and Simon are not happy. These are little groups chats that I think Russell's privy to because it all goes back down to hangouts.
What about Roger's sister? What about Roger's sister?
Wendy, the whole point of
why don't you fucking shut up?
Here, Esau, Brian, Minx, Wendy, Bleeding Heart. I'm not in any of them groups. Telegrams.
You get information from those groups. I've got proof. You got information from those groups. I've got proof that you received.
Let me just say something. Whilst you was sent my sister's children's pictures, we've got that documented. You and Hoof was sent my sister's Facebook account.
Listen.
Just so you know, thank you. I appreciate you admitting that because we've got the documents to prove that.
I'm being honest. When you did the video about not so much about our Charlene, the one about our Billy being a drug dealer and having the kids and all that, I then went and asked people, has anybody got fucking pictures?
What is a drug dealer? Jim
listen, that's fair enough because there's no law broken there. Let me just wanted you to be straight.
Brian, and it was a hangout. I've still got the hangout thing there. So
hangout. You share all sorts of things. With who?
It's come on top for you today, hasn't it, Esau? Because I took that picture.
It's there,
I think what we're trying to draw attention to is how damaging it can get. When it goes from funny and jokes to serious.
Hang on, Minx. 1 second, Minx. Me and you, Minx. Just let this between these two. Let these two just get this, and then we'll go on to the sharing. Let me and Minx. It's between me and you, Minx.
You're the one who edits
You're guilty as a cunt.
When Sky finds out what you and your crew have done.
You're guilty as fuck.
When Sky's family finds out what you and your crew have done, Skits, you're pissed.
Oh, well, my skits now. Are you saying
you are skits? I can't show them. I can't show them. Yeah, you know what? I can't show.
Boss, you've got to be honest. Be honest now. You are skits. You are skits. Come on.
The music.
All right. Here, I can actually explain. Well over a year's worth. So I'm talking to myself for over a year, am I?
Yes. You're skits.
All right. Whatever. I'm skits. All right. Okay. Well, I'll say I'm skits. All right. If that makes you all happy, I mean, I'm not, but if that makes you happy, then great.
You are skits. Come on. Come on.
Brian.
Look at what you did on Rowan yesterday. Look what you did on Rowan yesterday. Your wording was just like skits. Was that improbable, or did you do that on purpose?
What wording?
The wording, no, like you done that 12-minute video on Rowan with the.
Oh yeah.
That was just quite good, by the way.
Okay.
That was quite good, by the way.
Let me just tell you something.
But that was.
Okay, let me just tell you something, right? The video I did 2 videos on Rowan yesterday, right? Two. The first one that I put out yesterday, the one that everybody's liking, they're just cuts and clips of the videos that I was doing on him 14, 15, 16 months ago.
Yeah.
So how come all of a sudden now I'm skits?
But the wording at the beginning of the video, all that does this, does that.
Does this, that's that. Let me
you know what I'm on about.
The video. Brian, on my
Raj. You know about Raj for you. On my grandchildren. You don't like the grandchildren. As Rowan said,
I'll take that because they're Captain Saying Squire 7 and Boxes skits. You know, I don't know who the fuck it is now.
None of us over what you call the Hive. Until we were the only 2 people that could have been skits that came from the Hive, and I've fucking said it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It's the Brummy sisters, but they were the ones that went over onto.
Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy and Precious, right? They was over on. The reason why I fell out with Real, the first time I ever spoke to him, when I phoned him up and I went, "What are you doing giving fucking Fluffy shit?" And he went, I actually phoned him back and I was giving him a bit of grief. And he even turned around and went, I'm going to phone the police. You're threatening me down the phone, and we were just fucking laughing at it. You know what I mean? I've got no reason to lie.
Stop lying. You got plenty of lying. You know why? You backed up. Your house come home. Truth is a wrong. You're a wrong one. You are a wrong one. What you did to that 15-year-old girl, and you were supposed to be about police, makes you a fucking sex offender, makes you a sexual deviant. You should not be around young girls. I hope your daughters do the right thing and move the hell away from you. The older their children get.
Listen, can we go off Pat Keysel? Can we go back to can we go back to what Stephanie's done with her trolling account on that Discord group?
Yes, with Sky Church's face and her family. That Russell was also complicit of the Reed family.
I got the picture that I've used of you.
You're lying. You are fucking lying.
Okay. I'll be back in 1 minute, okay?
There you go.
Listen, I'm going to do something for like 5 minutes.
Not only that, I can prove it.
No, you can't prove it.
I have still got the picture that I first used, which I took. It's like me taking the picture of Bleeding Out or Wendy or
we're about to see it again. Comparison to the bed, face. You're lying. Here's what I like, because you're of what you did to that poor innocent black girl. But not see McKenna.
I think the reason why you put it out there,
what you did,
getting close to you.
What you did. You all see.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. So no one believes you.
Now you're upset.
It's only real fucking.
You're now getting caught up in the shit you did,
and you tell
yourself from that. Because it's the smartest thing to do. Because you're like, I wasn't trouble with no girl with special needs, but yes, you were. You all were. Hoof was. Hoof the one who called up Brian.
No, you of you. I got a picture of you. I used the picture.
Under distress for no reason. And you know why you did that? Because you're a see you next Tuesday. That's why. You're so far and you're a dirty sex.
Why don't me and you walk in a PlayStation together? Why don't me and you walk in a PlayStation together?
Okay, no, it's my guys. When do you want to do this? When do you want to do this? I'll try not to keep my knuckle dust in my back pocket so I don't hit you in the back of the head so that way. 13 months. I can't walk next to you. You're a pedophile. I will never be caught down the same street as you. You're a sex. The only thing I see you is when you're either in. When I saw you breathing through a tube, I'm not gonna lie, it was the best thing I've ever seen this year. Made my fucking day. Made my week. I was hoping you would make it, and you're still here now. But I'm hoping Omicron takes you, and I've got a feeling I might get lucky this time because I'm being serious. Omicron kills one of you two, and my money's on Hoof and Russell. So I'm thinking
going to die of AIDS because you.
I'm thinking about going to Brussels and putting some money down.
Your guy was sexually transmitted disease.
I would love to see if I win some money.
Sexually transmitted disease.
I got to be in you, Walcott. You Walcott, because you're mental out. You're mental in hospital. You're supposed to come back. That's what your nonsensical locks. They cut them off. I was so happy. I was like, look at him, it's all cut. You're going to run your house, please, Ariel.
I don't know what panel.
We're not going to Johnson now. You're not.
At any time, you want to walk in a police station with me, right? Any fucking time you want, you can bring Brian along. I'll walk in there. I'll walk in with my fucking hard drive. And you walk in with your phone. Because I've got the evidence here. I took that picture of you with your fucking icon that night. And the reason why I reckon you put that fucking picture there is because people were getting close here. And what you did is you threw a curveball out there, a real big curveball. I'm saying that when I think about it. No, I just think you used Sky's picture. But then it all escalated. And you're trying to fucking put the blame on everybody else. That's the worst thing about it. But I can prove beyond any reasonable doubt the picture that I've used on videos of you was the picture that you fucking had in my live stream that night. And I'll tell you something else. I've got all them fucking live streams saved. Every one of them. So I've got nothing to worry about. So you can carry on piping all about Sky and everybody else in the Reid family. You were the one that instigated it. And that's a fact. So I rest my case. And thank you for being quiet, Esau. I rather enjoyed hearing my own voice.
Esau, are you muted up or you can respond to what you're saying, mate? Yeah? If I can, I'm not being heard. Am I talking to myself?
No, I can hear you, Brian.
Oh, you can hear me, Brian. Esau, you got to
phone on the record. Who's still not got in touch with me?
No, he's very unwell. I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, listen, Brian, I know because we've had plenty of them. You know I don't fucking tell lies.
Go on.
I've got no need to.
So what do you think about what do you think of the Hoof then?
Well, I don't know because what I've told everybody. The two videos that I seen for the first time when I came out of hospital, they were fucking horrible. The very fucking first time that I actually spoke, I actually was in a private hangout with Danny Oakes' place, Wendy with her, and I went, you've got my full backing because what's happened there is absolutely wrong. I couldn't understand where the fuck we're going with that shit. You know what I mean? And it's something that, I mean, I've still got his number, but I ain't going to phone him.
Why haven't you? That was my next question. Why wouldn't you phone him knowing what's gone on? Why wouldn't you? Because normally you'd like to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, because I don't have to, Brian, because through his own actions,
you don't have to.
Through his own actions, he's admitted his fucking guilt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, and I'm not the type of person to go, hey, what are you doing? If he ever come on my fucking, if he ever appeared on a live stream, that's the first thing I'd say to him. I'd like to hear this side of his story, but I'm not going to go running around chasing it. All I know is that, well, one on the main one, which was the big topic, Wendy might not have even fucking been there because no one heard her on it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And the second one where he was talking about with Simon about fucking the two pictures and they were comparing them to Bob's lad. Well, you know, Bob is my friend on here, and he's the longest person I've known on here. Right, so I wouldn't fucking I did say Kit Kat, Chrissy, and I'll tell you what else, Chrissy. Just let me tell you this. What I'll do is I'll make a phone call this afternoon, And if Tom Arter could have spoke to Tom Arter, right? Why don't me, you, and Tom Arter, the father, that give you all this fucking invisible evidence that you've never shown? Why don't you just come on the panel? I won't even fucking call you a nonce. How's about that?
And who's Tom Arter? Artie.
Tom Arter is the guy who it was the Kit Kat. He was the guy who I was arguing with because he had his daughter on a live chat, and I don't like talking when there's fucking young girls in live chats because we all talk about all sorts. So I kept telling him, I kept leaving, and he kept fucking nagging me, sending me a message, come back in, and I did, and this went on for hours. There was people in there who were witnesses who've already fucking said this, right? And eventually, fucking after maybe 2-3 hours, me going back in, his daughter was questioning me. Why won't you speak in front of me? And I went to Tom. I said, "Have you fucking bothered?" I said, "You carry on with me, and I'll fucking tell you what I really think you've done." And he went, "Tell me now." And I went, "Where's your right hand?" And he went, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I can't see it." I said, "Have you got your fucking 4 fingers up, huh? Like a puppet, like a Kit Kat?" So there you go. That's the truth. Not me fucking.
I mean, it's a bad comment. Whatever way you look at it, it's a bad comment. You've got to put your hands up to it.
Yeah, I do. I apologise to the guy weeks later because we was arguing for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks. And eventually I turned around and I went, "Tom, yeah, it was a bad choice of word. I do apologise, but you fucking know me well enough. And I've known the guy a fucking few years. I was speaking to him nearly every fucking night of the week. You know what I mean?" Yeah. I said, "But you know exactly what I'm like." Chrissy, don't get me started on you, mate, because you know I've got all the fucking shit on you.
Does Chris want to come in?
Not you, Chris. I'm all about.
No, Chris won't come on the panel. Chris won't come on. Not you. No, Chris won't come on the panel. Chris, they won't come on the panel with each other.
Right. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, he won't. Come. I don't know. You want to jump on, Chris? Chris, if you want to jump. All right. I don't want to. Chris, if you want to jump on, mate, you're more than welcome. You know that, Chris.
If you want to back up.
Anytime.
Yeah. Can you throw the link up, please?
Anytime Chris wants to fucking bring up his conversation about me again, he can do it in front of the guy who it's all about. And his name is not Tom Arter.
I've heard of his name. I haven't heard.
Yeah, but that was it. Tom Arter was a tomato. You know what I mean? Like onions and tomato.
Right. Oh, he's in a meeting at the moment. He's in a meeting.
Okay. Cool.
No problem. No problem. No.
Yeah, it's all right. Must be an important meeting. You're on fucking line.
Oh, Chris, you can do anything under the table these days, God. So
there you go. There you go. And it's never fucking worried me. It shocked me when he came out with that. Fucking, I knew he was going to have a go at it, but I didn't think he was going to fucking blatantly tell a lie about me. And he blatantly did. And I can prove it because I've got the fucking father. I've spoke to the father.
So even though I hate this woman with a passion, I mean, hate. That's him not there. What do you think of Hoof throwing her to the walls? We're talking about the old witch down there on the right hand side.
I think it's bang out of order. I don't know if he actually did it intentionally, but it did come out that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, Chrissy, get back to your meeting. You're not making any sense at all with these fucking comments. You heard me when I phoned the police up about you coming out with that shit. I've got the recording where I went on your police national computer. And I said to the copper, right, who was in Malden fucking Town Hall, where the police station is, I've got the recording. And I actually said to the copper, "You checked me out, haven't you?" And he went, "Yeah, well, of course you have, because you were the one who made the allegation." I said, "Does it say anywhere on my fucking record whatsoever that I've been fucking interviewed, an allegation's been made, I've been in front of a court, I've been in anything to do with any nonsense or sexual behaviour, not just against children, against any fucker?" Right? And he went, "There's nothing on there." So, Chrissy, you'll never win that argument with me. You just made yourself look a dumb.
What about Oof? I think he's a nonce.
Do I think Chris is a nonce?
No, Oof.
No, I wouldn't say he's a nonce. I've never seen any concrete evidence. I've seen the shit that Chris has put out, but he put that out in 2017 when we all fell out. Chris has not told you he was on in our hangouts every fucking night.
No, he did tell me that. He told me that a couple of years ago, or maybe less than that. He was on your Hangouts every night. He did tell me that. No, he's told me that. He has told me.
Has he told you he robbed the crop?
What?
And has he told you that he robbed the crop?
I can't give no comment on that, mate.
All right, well, that's fair enough. But I've done a video, and he actually admits to fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And he actually admits that he's going to give Michelle her share of the money, which she never got, by the way.
The slice of the cake is what I heard.
Yeah.
In terms, yeah.
You know, he can't come on. He can't. I've told you, I don't tell lies. I did. You know what? I never even thought Chrissy Morris did. I never did. I never thought he told fucking lies until he came out with that blatant fucking lie about me. Because the stuff he was coming out with who, you could misconstrue it for being how you want to put it. All right, but wherever they fucking are, Chrissy, right? I phoned Malden Police up. I got a crime reference from it, and they went, we don't think he's done anything wrong. Anybody can say anything on the internet. I've got it all recorded.
Can I ask you a question while you're here, Wasp? Let's just get away from the Christian Morris question, right? Now, yesterday, well, not yesterday, well, yes, it was found out that Jupiter blatantly doxed innocent guy. The guy come onto a Reels panel. He's called Joshua. Blatantly been doxing him for 2 weeks. His name, his address. I put pictures out there.
Lies.
Hold on. I was actually in that. There was Wendy, there was Jupiter, there was me. There was, I think, Dave was in and Real was in that night when they said, because I was going to go live and fucking pull up Real, and someone
8:30,
yeah. Someone turned around to me and went, Esau's getting exposed tonight. So I found it very interesting. I went over there. To be honest with you, I said straight away, I don't believe he's in painting. Right, because everybody knew I was in Peyton last year. If he would have been in Peyton, he would have took pictures of me. I was on the front. I told everybody what they were. I've also, when Esau was showing himself on the Pebble Beaches, there is no Pebble Beaches in Peyton. I've walked from fucking Torquay right round Torbay all the way to the harbour.
No, we're talking about Joshua. Jupiter doxed this guy, gave his name and address out, and gave his picture out. And she did this, and even when the geezer came on live stream.
Wait a minute, Brian. Can you tell the truth? Can you tell the truth? Don't put your own twist on it. No,
she doxed this man.
No,
his dress. Yes, she did.
No.
Somebody sent us some information.
That's it. Yeah.
Actually, looked like because of no one knows what he looks like, so we can't.
No one knows what he looks like. No.
You know what I mean? You can't be a bit like the Sky thing. If Sky turned around to me and said, that is 100% me, we would take them videos down, I would do. I'd take them all fucking down. But
Jupiter doxed him. She was giving information, false information. She doxed him.
No, she was telling everybody the story, and people were trying to get to the bottom to see it was Esau. Do you know what I mean? Right. No, Esau's that. There's that many people want to find out who Esau is. Everybody's he just gets fucking mixed up in a big bowl. But no one's been able to pull his little fucking dingly fucking pale legs out. You know what I mean? So I could, if someone comes to me with information and goes, I know who Esau is, I'm going to go live and go, look, this is what I've been told. This is what I've been told. This is where he fucking lives. This is that. I'm going to do that. I'd still maintain from the fucking day that he actually admitted it on Omar's. That was the first time he ever admitted it, and he knew he made a big fuck off mistake, right? He knew it, and I went, that is an offence against a child, and I don't give a flying fuck. I would drag him in a fucking police station. I would drag him in because he'd only got a slap on the fucking wrist, right? But he'd end up on a sex offenders register. Brian, you've got children. I've heard you go about people have doxed my children. I've never doxed your children. But
no, you haven't.
But could you imagine what him and Skits was doing, right? Was fucking taking the head of the child and shoving it on all sorts of pictures at the very same time that they were doing it to Raj's sister. And it was
Stephanie Cadiz has been to my house and took pictures of my children outside my house.
No, I think the pictures that she got off that is off Google Earth.
No, they're outside my house. My children playing on the right hand side.
All right. Well, I don't know, and I haven't looked. And if that's the case, I don't agree.
I'm sure
with
you've seen the pictures, Wasp. I'm
know
sure you've seen them.
Hey, mate, I have never seen a picture of your kids outside your house.
Have you seen the pictures of my house that she took and my wife's car and the number plate?
I've seen that. The only pictures that I've seen of you is pictures that are off Google Earth outside your house.
Not yet.
Well,
Right, that's
the thumbnail we're using at the moment. Excuse me. Sorry.
The one with the thumbnail we're using at the moment. You have seen them,
right
Wasp, because
now.
they was taken on April the 27th and they were passed to you as well. And I know this because Stephanie said it in groups. She said it in the Discord group. She gave them to certain people.
I'm not.
And you were one of the people she's given it to.
No. Wasp hasn't
I'm
seen
not in a Discord group.
I know you're not. She said in the Discord group, one of the people is you that she sent the photographs to.
Well,
I know that all the people she sent them to. We're going to show it in a minute, and you'll see your name being mentioned. We're going to show them in a minute and show who she sent them to. So I know you've got them.
Yeah, no, I'm just going on the Google.
Hey, Sepid, big up.
Just pictures of my house. There's four pictures of my house, one of my car, and my children standing by the side of the house.
Yeah, well, Brian.
And big up everyone. You don't know 9 Live reporting, man.
Yeah, but she's took these herself, come to my house, took them, then put them on a private group and shared them around to certain people.
Aren't you entertained?
Putting my kids in danger.
I haven't got them. Like I said, I'm not afraid the police come and looking at my PC. You see, a great big
me neither.
No.
You will, though. You will.
There you go.
Took mine 4 times, Wendy Woo. 4 times this year. My stuff's been taken and got back. My things are clean. You will find out.
No, they're not.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have got them back, you idiot. You fucking idiot. Silly bitch.
Silly cunt.
Right, I'm just checking. I've got no private chat. I've never had a private chat with Bats. I'm going right through them all now. I've got them with Chantal, I've got them with you, Brian, I've got them with Home Truth Provider, I've got them with Apple Charlotte.
No, just pictures she would have been sent. There's just 5 pictures, only 5 pictures, that's all there is.
It's not a crime to take a picture, by the way.
No, it's not. It's a crime to make threats on them and saying what you're going to do. That's what's a crime, and taking on a disabled boy.
Oh, you mean what you've been doing? You mean what you've been doing for over a year?
Why have I never been arrested? You will be.
What you've been doing for over a year? How?
The picture I'm using as my avatar.
On the avatar. Solo it out. Solo it out. Solo yourself out, mate. Yeah. And this is what she's took. Well, that's one picture she's took. Just one picture she's took. Yeah. Thank you.
That's Google Earth.
That is not Google Earth. They don't take pictures like that.
Fucking idiot. Do you know what?
Where's
Just get rid of her. She's a fool. Get rid of her. Listen, there's 4 pictures. There's 4 different pictures. Just get rid of her. She's a fucking idiot. Mate. Thank you.
Good. Oh, she left before I got a chance. But
yeah, get rid of her. And this is whatever way you look at it, Wasp. 1 second. Whatever way you look at it, Wasp, yeah? That's just one picture, by the way. There's 4, with one with my child in there. Whatever way you look at it, Wasp, to actually drive all the way to my house, her and Shell, to drive to my house from where they live, we know she lives up north, and take 4 pictures. And is it weird that my cat goes missing the same sort of time? Yeah.
All the way down, that's mad.
Hey, mate. I can't be anybody. Nicky, I've got 3 cats. I want to be able to cook you still.
No, in fairness, it could have wandered off. In fairness, it could have wandered. Sorry,
Brian. Those pictures were taken in April of this year. Then
it wasn't around the time my cat went. Then it wasn't around the time my cat went.
No, not at all.
No, my cat went in August.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've just gone through that list, and there is a bit of a private chat between me and Bat, right? And the first one is on the 10th of the 7th, 2020, right? And there's 1, 2,
2020.
There's 3 messages, right? And the last one was on the. Hold on, I'm going to have to get my reading glasses. Here they are. And the last one,
2020. Did you say 2020?
Right, a whole blood clot. Yeah. That's how long I've been on to you for.
27th to the 10th, 20, right, at 4:20 p.m. And it's put, pinch some clips from your show. Thanks for the content. And it's got 2 links, YouTube links, and they're what she struck off my show or my videos. And I put, no worries, so funny them. So I would presume they're off my Wasp channel, right? Then I got a message on January 2020 at 11:09 p.m. And that is just saying, I am just doing what I'm told. Tell her I'm not buying any of his shit, just trying to get info. Right, that's her. And the last message,
and who's that?
January 26th at 2:29 p.m. That's in the afternoon. And all it is a link. Is a link to a YouTube link, and it says spread this out, please. I didn't even open it. So that's all the conversations I've ever had with Bat. She's never sent me a picture. She's never
that's fair enough. Okay, that's fair comment. That's fair comment. That's fair comment.
I could share all that. I could share it right now, but you know, I don't share private stuff.
We're talking a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago, Jim.
2020. 2020. I was
2021.
I know, yeah. We're talking about 18 months ago.
18 months ago. But that's when I first come on the internet.
No, I don't know. I didn't know. Did you first come on a bit? It worked long before that, mate. When you came,
no.
You've been on a bit.
January 3rd.
I'm going to the conversation we about. I'll go to the very first one.
January the 3rd, I came on. January the 3rd.
All right. Well, they was in June, weren't they? You know what I mean? So you've been on a bit. But, I mean, don't forget, right? Let's be honest. You used to come in our angles more than you were on anybody's channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, back in the day.
No, we used to have some good banter and crack. When I told you I had no legs and all that, it was funny. It was hilarious. You know what I mean?
Right, can we Esau, can we just show so you can see these? Esau, can we show the Discord texts?
You can, you know. You actually can do that.
Can we show them?
Do I have them, don't
These
I?
have got nothing to do with you, Russ. Hang on. Did Russ know about Drive that needed to go to who? Clisco and Wendy, what they're talking about. Did you know? There's a question for you.
No,
right, another thing, can I just point out, okay, I'm going to solo this out. This is Google Earth. Do you see the difference? Do you see the arrows? Do you see the white arrows?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Google Earth. The white arrows, they're not in there in that picture.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you see.
Right, listen, all I can say
That's just a random street I've Googled up. There are big white arrows.
Thank you.
You're right there, mate. So, let's say these pictures were took by somebody.
They were taken from outside the home. That's too excessive.
Maybe it did.
Battery control.
I wouldn't travel to Blackpool. I live about fucking 45 miles. I wouldn't even travel to Blackpool to take a picture of something.
We're talking almost 300 odd miles.
Yeah.
200 miles, something that's mental.
Yeah, you
400.
Crazy Wasp.
A round trip, it's a long way. A round trip is a long way.
It takes 3 hours to get to the Midlands. So
that's why I don't think Shell would travel all that way down.
I've travelled across this country in the last 10 years all over. I know how long it takes. I would not do it just to take a picture of someone's house.
No, it's got much to, is it now? Come on, think about it.
You're not going to work.
Chris is at work, Captain. But no, that's, I mean, okay, you have a choke and stuff. And if they lived in your area, but not all the way, that is a massive amount. You've got tolls all the way. You've got the motorways. What kind of mindset?
Listen, you couldn't do it. Your car will be picked up by APRs on motorway services, on motorways.
Only if you were already sort of like but just driving down to take pictures of someone's house, you're not going to be picked up by. Okay, they can trace it back.
It's a bit stalky, though, isn't it? It's a bit stalky. Whatever way you look at it, it's fucking stalky.
Yeah, listen, I've had Sean Cassidy outside my house. You know what I mean? He never knocked on the door, and he never took a fucking picture. But he was outside my house. He made sure I weren't in, you know what I mean? It is stalking. It's something I like having banter, and I'll expose any cut on the internet who's a wrong one, like Rowan Diedrich, right? But he's a fucking wrong one. And Wheelman's a fucking Wheelman's just throwing himself into the mix. You know what I mean?
Yep, he's a wrong one.
I could pull fucking Deidre up all day long because he's a lying cunt, and I can prove it. I was listening to this morning when they were giving Esau a bit of a fucking an hard time, but they was having a go at, everything that they're coming out with is just what they're presuming. They have got no facts whatsoever. There was 8 plants with the 8 plants that they're saying, he'd have got fucking at least 3-4 ounces of plant. Half of them plants was about fucking 2.5 inches big, because it was only 4 plants that I was doing, right? And as soon as they're cut down, they got the other 4 go straight into flower, and it was a repeat cycle like that. You take cuttings, and that's how I used to do it, right? So there was only 4 plants. I did not get fucking done for growing weed with the intention of supplying. I never did it because I never supplied it. I've never sold a fucking drug, and I never would sell a drug. There you go. Not like Chrissy. Chrissy sold a crop. In fact, Chrissy sold me half ounce of weed. You know what I mean? For 100 quid.
Allegedly.
How much?
Allegedly.
No, it was
You
good
were
weed.
rich off,
No,
mate.
I've got the recording.
Half ounce for 100 quid.
For a special occasion where he went, Russ, that weed that you got off of when he went and met you in your car, that was off me. And I went, yeah, that half ounce for 100 quid.
100 you were at? Oh,
Thank you very
mate,
much.
seriously, are you joking?
Once again, Esau, can we play any of these Discord messages, or is it worth playing them? Esau, we've seen the picture. Can you at least show the pictures, please, Bleeding Heart, about
Yeah,
my
sure.
house?
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. So if you could.
And this is not Google Earth, people. Go and check Google Earth.
No, as I said, I've
Minx has
shown
done.
Google Earth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't like people telling it, because I know about the arrows and that big blue line that's on there. You can't get rid of it.
I mean, the reason why
And that's what. Sorry, but that's why they do it. So you can't actually say it's not Google Earth. That's why they do it. Clear.
Go on, then. Can you share that screen, please, Minx? Can you share that, Minx?
Yeah. Which one? What, the one that's the one I've got up, isn't it?
Have you got the screen?
That's the one I had up as well.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
That's back. Look at back. See there. See her there. Little back pic. Yeah, just show us so you can see her sign and her face.
Yeah.
And we've got the other thing.
And it wasn't because of Chantel.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
I have never ever seen that picture before, and I do agree with what Minx is saying. That's
Clearly not.
definitely on a phone or a camera. But what it's not, somebody else. I don't even know where Batfreak lives. Right.
The child. Look at the child between the buildings, right there. Yeah.
Well, I would
Right there.
that was a child.
She lives in North London. She lives in North London. She drove all the way from North London. Who does that? You can take off now. Thank you, Bleeding Heart.
You don't want me to show the Discord messages? Sorry.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's have some Discord messages.
All I'm saying is,
Wendy.
all I'm saying is somebody closer to Great Bentley.
Do you want me to show that picture?
That picture, it was the first video that I used.
I chose.
There you go.
That's Sky's
picture. That's Sky's face.
Oh, I've never seen that.
That's Sky's face, man.
Who did
that? Is the picture. That is the picture of what you had. And that
is Sky's
video. I did that video. I did the video using that.
Look at it. It's Sky's face. That's not Sky Church's face.
You're terrible, Esau.
No, I mean, come on, Wasp. I mean, already Wendy has said it. You know that you did, that you admitted it. So I don't know. And also,
I think what Wendy was actually saying is when Urban came out and
when you say that, it was old news. Bring it back, please. Pull the comment up. Wendy, speak up now.
Do you look like that,
what do you want me to do?
Do you look like that, Esau?
No, he doesn't. Also, you know
Reagan, have you seen him? Have you actually seen him? Tell me the truth. I don't
No, I've not seen him. I've seen his legs.
Well, there you go. I've seen his legs. I've seen his Michael Jackson hand when he was sliding out door. That was a picture Esau was using as an icon. You know what Esau's like? He changing his eyes.
That's not right.
I've got. Well, you don't have to believe it.
More
Have to believe it. I don't care whether you
like
believe
you
it
now.
or not.
Okay. Okay.
Try that.
What,
Was
Esau? Walk into a police station with me.
You're lying. No, you had yourself to take on down. You're not.
Walk into a police station.
You're a lying bastard. What you did to Sky's face, and you're still lying, even though the proof is there. You're onto this. With Russell's alive. Stephen use this image. It's his Sky's face. You've morphed.
Where has this come from, Esau? Esau, where has this come from?
Sky, he used Sky's face and it's added stuff onto it.
I mean, that looks like it's on a dating site with the profile next to it.
But he used Sky's face. So someone used Sky's face and put it on a dating site. This is a whole new level of trolling.
But that's what I mean. Why the hell would Esau have done that? With his name on it. Think about it.
Right, hold on. I did a video. There was nothing to do with the dating site. The video.
Minx, can you just run this? I need to make a phone call. Be back in a minute. Is that all right? Yeah, we got this. Yeah.
Can you blow that up a bit more, bleeding? Can you move it a bit more forward? I mean, that is clearly a profile. Look, age, weight. Hi guys. My name is Esau. I am DL. Yeah, that is not back and forth. I can read this. Back and forth into the scene. My hobby. Of picking up vulnerable people, trolling, and pretending I'm a hard man online. I have a filthy mouth and even filthier asshole. Why would Esau write that?
Don't know.
I don't
think Esau's done that. What I'm saying to you is that picture there. If you go look on the Woss channel and go to the very first Esau video that I ever did, it was when he was crying when Rowan was going to Bulgaria, right? And I did all I did was use that fucking it was his brother and the
just because he's missing the equation,
I'm not going through. I went through all this before, so it's pointless to going through it.
You're lying again.
And can I just say, it's very obvious that face is photoshopped and superimposed or whatever.
Yeah,
else.
retro. I agree. Not
very obvious.
Yeah, let me tell you the name of the
app. Can we take it off the screen now? Because I'm a little bit upset for Sky, to be honest.
Oh, yes. Okay,
yeah, all of it. Yeah,
I need to go to other messages. So
I do want to reiterate, though, this isn't directed at Sky. It's just generalising how damaging this jokey doxing pictures and shit can go. How deep it can go.
Sky's a lovely girl, and Sky is never lost. Sky is never lost.
That's there's having a laugh, and then there's really destroying people's lives. And we're just trying to highlight that there is a line.
If it is genuinely Sky went to make upset, and I would take them all down. Like I took down with loads of anybody who asked me to take down a video. Guess what?
Why are you lying again? No, you're lying. After's being hot. Play
So we can all have a laugh, you know, hang in for a laugh and stuff. But when it starts hurting, that's when to stop.
Yeah.
Play the video. Play the video, but was in denial. That's Sky's.
There's lots of people out there. I've done videos.
Which video? The video from Constant Outrage?
Yeah, that one, yeah. Or Constant Outrage. And look at the comparison. Russell can see what's happened. And Russell knows he did this.
I know where I got the picture from. It was off your fucking icon.
Oh, it wasn't.
And I've got proof of it. I can prove it. I've still got the picture. I've still got the picture. Well, you're in the StreamYard.
You're lying again.
So there you go. I've got it. You've got a bad memory, so. You was using.
Can I ask you something? Were you on Facebook Lives in what was it in 2000?
For the last 9 months.
Was it 2010, 2011?
Look at the face.
In Facebook Lives.
Was I in Facebook Lives in 2010 and 11? No, what?
No, messages.
Oh, I'm back now.
I'm
back now. Hang on.
No, what about make sense?
Hang on 1 second, people. Can we pick that up a bit? These Discord group, please. Can we show these? I want to just what we're here for, and it's sort of just gone off. Can we show these? I can't read. There we go. Right, that's it. Do you want to read? Someone read them out.
I can do it if you want. Okay.
Yeah, cool, thank you.
So I don't know who this particular message is from, but it says, and the number supposedly Paul's. I can't actually hear myself. I don't know if. Is that you, Esau? You're okay. So, sorry guys, just give me 1 second. I'm going to read it again. And the number supposedly Paul's is a UK number, and Paul says he lives abroad. That Matthew, Omar, and Paul know each other in real life. That Paul, Wendy, Banksy, and Afghan used to be a trolling group. Well, Paul said that. I can't run any of this by Yums because she will think I'm going against Paul. I'm not. But like I said, weird shit is going on. And now Tippy is not the new Nostradamus. I'm even more baffled. Bat says, between us, Simon can't stand Jupiter. But he admitted he's too scared to confront her. Ditzy Hawk Atheist, she's vile, truly vile. And Wendy, there's people I don't like, but I don't find them any. I don't find them anything that.
Listen, this has gone too far.
Some people, you can't say that to me because
I've
had absolutely blazing arguments with Brian. I've had blazing arguments with Brian, but I haven't done anything fucking sneaky against him. The worst thing we did was telling him I was going to the park.
And that's what
and everybody knew I weren't going to the park. Me telling him and you that I had no legs, I lost him in a motorbike accident, right? That if that's really bad, it makes me. It's called banter. It's called fucking hell. I can't believe you just fell for that. So I'll play along with it. And I still think that you think I've fucking got at least one gone. You know what I mean? Well, it's totally different.
What I'm gonna say is, you guys targeted Chrissy Morris here. That was Hoof. Yeah, you've seen what Hoof's really like, haven't you? Be honest.
Can I just say, come on, we're being honest. It's so Chrissy Morris. I knew he was going to come out with shit, and all the shit he was going to come out with. If he had to come out so that fucking blatant lie about me taking my top off to a fucking 14, 15-year-old girl, then all he would have had me was going, no, you're wrong about Hoof. That would have been it. When he came out with that blatant fucking lie, which I can prove because I've spoken to the fucking father, who's prepared to come on a live stream with me and fucking Chris and go, what you on about? This is the guy he's in the NFA. There was never a fucking anything to do with me taking my top off. I took my top off.
Russell, we'll get to his personal. Listen, okay, Russell, look, we're trying to make headway here. We'll get to mine or personal in 2 seconds. What about now, Russell? Yeah, last year, who threatened me in the Hangouts? Yeah, and I'll never forget that. And he told me he was going to do all sorts of shit to me. And for what I heard the last while, yeah, Hoof is full of shit.
You've threatened a lot of people, including me.
I've told people to come here, I'll kill you. You threatened me too.
You said you was coming here, you was going to shoot me in front of my family.
No, I did. I said I'm going to take you down on your wheelchair and push down the hill high of Viagra.
No, I've got the recording. It's on one of my videos.
Yeah, you threatened to kill a lot of people. You said you're going to buy a house and fuck him up. You said you're going to kill Real. You said you're going to kill me. You said you're going to kill Fax. You said you're going to kill Sean.
What are you still lying for?
You said you're going to kill Chrissy Morris.
And I've never said I'll kill him. I said I'm going to fucking ruin his career and I'm going to expose him with everything I've got. And it's a bit like Chris is saying, well, what the judge came up with is all the bullshit. That's factual. All the reports have said.
Listen, let's stop.
And in January, when his case is over, guess who else is going to be coming on my show? Fiona and a boyfriend.
Listen, I just want to ask you a question.
The man, no.
That's if you're okay. That's your expose if he's found guilty. Well, I don't know what charges are. But listen, let's talk about Roy Blackburn. He's full of shit. Don't you feel duped by him? He said that he can hack phones. He said that he knows all these gangsters. He even said he can do certain things.
Yeah, but look, I could turn around and go, look, Brian said this, Brian said that, someone said this. I'm not interested. It doesn't bother me what people say because
I chat shit. Brian chat shit. We can speak about each other. Why does he full of shit? Just admit Hoof is full of shit. Please admit Hoof is full of shit. I can show you I can show you the real Roy Blackburn. Please, Brian, please tell him I know Roy Blackburn.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely, 100%, 100%, pal. We can show you videos of him. He can't even wipe his own arse. He can't even wipe his own arse.
I've been in his company, so I can't agree with that. You know what I mean?
I just speak to people.
I've told people this before.
Okay, what about one lie? You admitted that he lived next door to Jamie Oliver. I went to Jamie Oliver's house. He does not live next door to Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, I was just once again. I'm winding up. I mean, I find that as a wind up, like my legs, like all the other little wind up.
Okay. That's fair point. Fair point. You're just saying. So let's make this clear. He does not live next door to Jamie Oliver. Well, he doesn't live in a £5 million house.
I don't know where he lives, and I've never been to his house. I've never been to fucking Essex. Right? I haven't been down there. I've never been to Colchester. I've never been to Malden. I have never been down there. The closest I've been is a bridge I went over when I've been going to Cali to get a fucking boat over to France.
Russell, you do know he's full of shit, though. You know now. Sorry, you know now that the hoop is full of shit.
Yeah, shows a lot of people.
Brian, this has gone too far. Yesterday, an innocent guy from Devon had to come on live stream because Real contacted him and told him, people looking to hurt you, they think you're this Esau guy. This guy's sitting down at home innocently, afraid, and had to come on and blah, blah. Sky Church's family, the Reed family. Another thing we can prove, we should prove that the Reed family and Sky family are connected. Backstreet was one who's connecting the dots. This needs to stop.
Esau.
It has to stop.
That picture off your icon.
It wasn't right. I tell you what it was. It was more like this guy who came in your fucking back chat with a picture and he thought it was me.
No, it weren't. It weren't. Esau, it weren't. You were talking.
Okay, Russell. Whatever. By the way,
and it worked. Listen.
You're doing exactly what You're doing exactly what One second, Russell. Rowan accused of porn bombing him, yeah? When I logged back into your account and he saw it was a Clayon or Klingon, it was two different names. He saw it was that's what probably happened. And you just thought it was Sky. Look, all I'm saying to you is, yeah, let's be grown up about it. It wasn't me. It was Sky's picture. Just get rid of the damn videos. Blank the face out and keep the fucking videos up. But just get rid of her face. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If Sky Church said to me, "That's my picture. Can you take them down?" Believe me, I'd take them down because they're not important. Your videos, they're just funny. All the videos that I do are meant to have a funny
face out because you know it's Sky who just proved it. And
I don't know it's Sky. I don't know. It's
Sky. It is. It's very obvious. It's very obvious.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
When the time's right, and it isn't right yet because there's all this talk of fucking police and everything else, which is fucking, it's just all jargon. But I will show you the picture. It's not even a full picture. If you actually look, it's called Face App. I've just got it on my phone. It's the only app which will build up the rest of the face. So what I'm saying is the picture that even Esau had on that night wasn't a full face picture. It was like maybe a quarter of a picture. But the app that I use for all the Esau videos, using that image, it builds the face up. It literally builds the face. So it isn't a picture of anybody. It actually isn't a picture of anybody because 3/4 of it is computer generated.
And Wasp, will you show us that though? Do you know what I mean? When you get the time to do it, because we'll show you that. We'll show you what evidence we have as well, so that we can kind of
listen. I'm not really bothered what evidence that two people have got. You know what I mean? And I haven't. I've heard Brian go, he's seen all this stuff and he's got all this stuff. And he went up and took a fucking statement with his solicitor off Tom Arter. I didn't know where he lived. I asked him where his Tom Arter lived and he didn't know where he lived. You know what I mean? He might have been blind. But I don't take anything seriously on here. The only things I take seriously is I don't like fucking children being interfered with. I don't go around snooping for pictures of kids. I never have, and there's not in any of my videos. You'll not find any in any texts or in any groups because I don't fucking do it. Right? I have got 2 daughters. I've got 5 granddaughters.
Last year, Rowan, when he was pissed at Wendy, remember him and Wendy had a little back and forth last year after a nigga gate with Wendy. They had a little argument. So during that whole melee, when he showed Wendy's pictures, before that he sent me a picture of Wendy's granddaughter, just to show me that it was like, that's Wendy's granddaughter, along with her phone number. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna ring it because it's kind of dumb. I wasn't at that stage yet. And number 2, it was her granddaughter, so I deleted it. What does that make Rowan? A kiddie doxer like Kimberly and Mahoney? Another kiddie doxer? Do you know Cam actually doxed a child, used his profile for her channel, then used Sky's family's profile and then changed it into a little Irish Republic channel now? Are you aware of that?
I don't know that. And once again, I'm not really interested.
You should be, because he was. Russell, I have to put this on you, Russell, because these people did what you said. They did the stuff like make videos on Brian Hull, find Brian Hull, trace Esau. They did everything you said.
I don't tell anybody to make videos.
You're a powerful voice, and when you say to people, "Do this and do that," they will go. They are dumb enough to go and do it. You do realize Scummy Mummy worships you, worships the ground you walk on. They worship you.
Sure. They're lost. Done anything I've asked her. She hasn't done anything I've asked her. Because I wouldn't even ask somebody to do it.
I have a video of you going to a Shell, quit that, or I've heard you saying Shell, do this. I've heard you. You've been. You've given them props for doing their bad deeds online. I've heard you. Don't lie. You give them
I'm not going to admit to that.
You make them. You actually kind of force them to do it. You're like Pied Piper.
It's not my style, mate. It isn't my style.
It is. Voice. You're a fountain
I only deal in facts. I only actually deal in facts.
You 100 people you listen. When you speak, like the other day, when you were toasting off Rowan, you don't think there are people in the chat who were fucking agreeing with you and even saying that they want to comment, but they like real. But the truth is, what you're saying was facts. Rowan did walk off with his dog. He did pretend there was some white man chasing him. And you know what made the fact that you actually forgot to point out, Russell? He went to court by himself. Do you know why? Because he's got no friends and no one to back him up. When it comes down to it, he is by himself. He is lonely. That's what all he cares about.
I heard him lying and his family was waiting in court. He's a bullshitter. He's a liar.
Do you know what? I never thought of that. He did go to court by himself, didn't he? I never thought of that.
Every time. Not one friend, nothing. Not one friend, not one relative.
His mother shocked him. His sister went to his mother and went, "That's Rowan." And the mother went to him and went, "Do the right thing, hand the dog over and hand yourself in." And he did neither. It was 6 months later when the police found out who he was because his mother fucking contacted her. God bless her. God bless her, because that's what he should do. The worst thing is that dog was fucking twice the size of that child. It ribboned that child. It ribboned him apart. Psychologically, most probably psychologically put the kid up for life. He gave that dog away. He didn't give it to the fucking authorities for it to be destroyed. I'm not one of these people that, but once a dog turns like that, especially a dog that size, it can never be trusted again. So it's got to be
ever. It tastes blood. It tastes blood. Yeah, it will never be trusted again.
But he didn't, and he still won't admit to it. He's still coming out with shit like, "Oh, he grows 8 plants," and "Oh, he does this and he does that."
I had PTSD.
Well, I've heard him say all sorts of shit. See, when I was arguing with him the other day in his fucking chat, he turned on to me and he went, "You know who Skits is." And I don't know who Skits is. I've told everybody I speak to someone called Skits in a private fucking chat. He doesn't come in the hangouts. He did do for a very small fucking amount of time. And everybody went, "We don't want him in the hangouts." So he got kicked out and he's never been in for over fucking 12 months, actually in the private chat. Right? He's never been in it, but he's in the hangout chat. He's been in a private chat with me. He's been in a private chat with Jen. And they're the only 2 people I know he's been in a private chat with. And when I came out of hospital, the first person that I asked was Jen, because I trust Jen and I know she doesn't lie. And I went, "Jen, tell me the fucking truth. Who is Skits?" In fact, Deborah there was me, Deborah, and her on a Google Meet. And I went, "Who's Skits?" And she said, "Ross, I don't know." And I went, "Right, that's it. I'll never ask you again." And I won't ask her again because there's no need to. Do you know what I mean? I keep on saying this. The person who I think is Skits is the guy that you put him on a toilet. The guy that's over in fucking
Simon. You're on about Simon.
Yeah, in Holland.
That was Raj who did that picture, by the way. I just liked it.
Okay, but I've seen you fucking using it, right? So that's who I honestly think Skits is. If there was odds on him, I'd put a tenner on it being the guy in Holland who is so-called an ex-heroin addict who stalks speakers fucking corner for I don't know how long, and then he stalks other people. I was there with you, Esau, when him and Amy were kind of an item, and then they fell out because Amy went over to Raj. I was reading it all, but I weren't interested in it because I didn't know none of you. And I don't know whether here you can help me out here. Was it reals? Because there was a real McGee one and there was a super white one. It was definitely one of them two.
It was a super white one. It was super white one at Amy's Angels, and I think some of the Freak Show as well.
Well, the people might.
And then you lot gave. And then Skits was as Skits, and I can't say who. I'm guessing you figured it out by now. Would occasionally get me links to go inside there and burn your hands.
No. Well, I don't know, but not even asked. People go on this inside their minds, the bad. Fucking like I said, Brian for about 6 months all the time. We'd have 4 nights where we all get on, then we'd all have a prize.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Well, listen, Russell, Russell, Hoof. Was Hoof ever asked to be an international journalist, or is that part of his fantasy again?
Well, it must have been, mustn't it? Because I don't know anything about it.
Oh God! Why did you not let him get away so much? Just because he's your friend.
Can I just tell you something? I backed Hoof up the same way as you backed Brian. You just
all right, cool.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I gathered that. I just wanted to admit it. So everyone can hear how it works.
Say it again. I knew he was going to have a go at Hoof. Chrissy was going to have a go at Hoof. As soon as Brian went, we've got the council of Chrissy Morris going. I didn't think Chrissy was going to fucking make up lies about me. That's why Chrissy, as long as I fucking got a breath in my body, I'm going to fucking expose you. I fucking am. Who you want to bet I am? I'm still talking to all the fucking neighbours. I'm fucking getting all the info on you cunt. And you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. You know what I mean? An awful lot of truth's going to come out because your ex is coming on my show. I speak to Fiona. I speak to a fella. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Can I just ask a question? Sorry, guys, and Wasp, please don't go. Wasp Rhodes is Danny Jones, right?
Well, there's that many clones of Wasp Rhodes, Wasp Live, the Wasp. It could be Danny Jones, and I've got no problems with Danny Jones. I find Danny Jones to be a very honest person.
Okay. He's put a question in the chat, and I just want to know what Esau thinks of this question. So Wasp Rose says, ask Sky how she even knows about the Wasp or Wendy or any of us. She will tell you it was Esau who sent her the links, etc.
That's a lie.
Yeah. So ask, why is Esau trying to pass this over? Ask Sky. Okay, well, you know what? I just want to say to Wasp, I know that Danny Jones is very dishonest. He's claimed things about me which are completely untrue and based on assumptions and on lies from trolls over on Twitter. So he never asked me about this beforehand, and he treats me disgustingly. Really, really badly.
I could only tell you. When I first met Danny, we got on for a few days, and all of a sudden we had a blazing fucking argument one night. And I'm on about a real bad argument where it was, I'm going to fucking finish you, you cunt. And I was saying that to him, and he was saying it to me. And the very next day, we got in touch with people. I got in touch with people I haven't spoken to for years, and I'm going, who's Danny Oak's place? Right? Yeah. And he was doing exactly the same to me. He was contacting people who knew me from fucking years ago, right?
Yeah.
We just got over that. It was like a couple of days later, everybody had forgot about it. I had, he had, and since that moment in time, I have had nothing but respect for Danny. I've never found him to tell me any lies. I haven't done that. So okay. I don't know what went on between you and Danny. I do know that one night it was supposed to be on mine that you two were going to sort out your differences, and it never happened. So
that's true. I was asked not to do it.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not saying that at all.
Not lying.
I'm a realist. You know what I mean? And I look at how things are, and my opinion on Danny is He's a decent good fella.
Okay, my opinion is obviously the opposite.
Oh yeah, but Brendan, I can say this. Even though I've done banter videos on you and all that, I haven't got a problem with you. I don't care about the fucking troubles in Northern Ireland, in Southern Ireland, Northern Ireland. I don't care about you and Cam. It's just it doesn't enter into my head to get involved and start.
What's the topic about Cam? Do you realise Cam is accusing Being Heart of being Cam Dub when Being Heart has no knowledge of the picture? Nearly all the pictures the account comes off, but Cam's too stupid and too thick to understand what that means because of the likes of the people, not you, Russell, but around him say it's her, it's him, it's her. She cannot get that out of her head that it's not Being Heart, even though it isn't.
Well, I mean, that's a whole other story, isn't it? The whole Cam against me thing.
Listen, I know that when two women are going at each other, both of them are saying that they're telling the truth. I'm not on about using Cam and bleeding out. I'm on about when women fall out. Women are worse than men, and they won't let go. That's it. That's just the thing. They will go on. If I have an argument with my wife, that's it. The argument's over. She might fucking give me the fucking dirty looks for fucking 6 months. They never forget things. Women are different to men. You know, so I don't really want to get involved in women's arguments.
Russell, if you tell the truth, stop telling lies. I'll stop calling you a nonce. I'll stop cussing you a lot. But I'll keep calling you.
You can call me a nonce.
I don't calling you a nonce.
You know deep down that I ain't no.
But you do have long hair like Jimmy Savile. That you did have long hair like Jimmy Savile.
I cut me hair before I went to hospital.
The reason we had it cut is because the comments I was making, you saw you look like Jimmy Savile.
Esau, let me tell you where it cut.
You got a complex. Yourself, you're like
Esau, I'm being honest. Don't take offense by it. Nothing you have said to me bothered me.
Say likewise.
And I would say, no, let me finish. And I'd say likewise. Nothing I've said to you bothers you. I know the videos bother you.
It bothered me because Sky's face. I always wonder where that picture came from.
I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what I'll do as a gesture. The arrest Esau account, I'm going to delete it when I come up here.
Oh, very good. Well done. Well done, Russell.
I did actually say, hold on, I did actually say, I'm not avoiding. I've gone quiet with everybody. And I did actually say to when I first came out of hospital, before I got tucked back in, I did say, I finished with the dream team and all that. I did say that the only two people that I will go after is one is Esau. I don't know who Skits is, so I can't do it. I know you're in this country. I haven't got a clue where, you know what I mean? And I knew that when I went, show me the number plates. And you wouldn't show me any number plates of any car that time when you were walking around like that square or wherever it was. So I knew you were over here. I do know people that try to fucking drop you a fucking picture or drop you a link, and when you hit it, all your IP comes up. Everything comes up. Literally everything.
IP didn't actually link it.
Right, and that actually said you're somewhere down. What's the place called? But it's down. I think it's around that area where it's near the Thames anyway, where the Thames estuary is and all that. But I'm not fucking interested. If you're not going to show your face, you're not going to walk into a police station. You know what I mean? And that's it. I will never get upset by anybody who won't show the face. A bit like Christy Morris. I'm an ear now, but he's in a but he's still typing away like a fanny.
What about Wendy Wu? Does she get a pass? Or what?
I like Wendy Wu. I have got no problems with Wendy Wu. I actually find her very intelligent, very funny, and I like Wendy Wu. And I would protect Wendy Wu, like realistically, I would protect any woman.
Wendy Wu, mother should have drowned her at birth. That's some of it.
I like her because nobody knows who Wendy Wu is. Jupiter doesn't even know who Wendy Wu is.
I'm elusive like some true done.
Wendy Wu is fucking great as far as I'm concerned. I hope that we
Russell, how can you say that?
because she's never done anything to me. Bleeding out, she's never, and I've never seen her do anything to her. All I've seen her do is defend herself.
Oh my God, Russell! No way, Jose.
You might not agree with me, but that's the way it is. See, Jupiter. Jupiter's different. I don't think the same as Jupiter. They do as Wendy Wood.
Jupiter.
Yeah. I mean, I actually know that you're fond of Wendy because I mean there have been times in the past she's come to you. I've heard her on your show or either on her show where she said, "Do you think I'm racist, Russell?" And you go, "No,
I don't think she's racist." But
I don't know. She goes to you for kind of validation and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I still don't. Listen, I still don't. I think she's. I don't see. I'm not interested in all this. I am not racist, even though I was calling. God, what's his name? You've all fell out with him now, the Yank. And that night, I was using the N-word to piss him off. You know what I mean? I've used it on Brighton because I know it pisses him off, and he goes, "See, I told everybody." I'm not racist, right? I've told everybody this, right? I've got 5 granddaughters. I would rather than marry a good, decent black man than a fucking scumbag white one. Right? And that's the top and bottom of it. I take everybody in life, as I have done since I came out, and I was in the British Army. Since I came out of the British Army, I've taken everybody in life as I find them. And I don't judge people by how they fucking speak and talk to me. I fucking watch them and I see how they fucking talk and speak to other people. And I've done that for fucking 40 years. That's how I've looked at people. And that's how I judge people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Can I say something to you though on the subject of the racism that I've witnessed, and I've been appalled by it because I'm not actually used to it. Living in Ireland, because you know what Ireland's is like.
Yeah.
I mean, there is racism here, obviously, because we've got Cam Kiverley is quite racist.
Yeah.
But I found it very offensive listening to things people say, and I would love it if people stopped with kind of expressions that could be considered offensive. I mean, I don't know. If you
but it's like they see all the people. There's an argument going on between the British government and the French government because the British want to put British troops on the French beaches to stop all the immigrants coming over in dinghies, right?
Yeah.
No, my argument to that is they should be on our beaches, not on the French beaches. They're on ours. Then people have got a due process to follow to make it. We can't. No country can do it. No country can take an influence of people, and just because you come out with statements like that, and the statements I'm having, if you see a dinghy, you tell them to turn the fuck round, and if you don't, pop the fucker. If they know the consequences. If you go to Saudi Arabia with a couple of E's or a bit of weed or any drug, you are going to get your fucking hands chopped off, your heads chopped off. Other countries, you are going to get the death penalty, like the grandmother did over in Thailand for the smuggling in cocaine, right? If you know them rules, right, and you know them, don't be bleating to me that, and I won't have it. You shouldn't take that stuff over there because when in Rome, you play as the Romans. We have laws, and that's why we're living in quite a decent fucking place. Is the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? There's horrible things happen, but people know what the score is. So with these people that are coming over on boats, right? Pop the boats. If they drown, they drown. They know the consequences of doing it. If they really want to come here, then come over here, following the due process of coming in here. Now I think in a way that's the way that Wendy looks at it. I can't say that for 100% sure, but that's how I look at it. Does that make me racist? No, it doesn't. But to some people, they'll be going, "There you go, you're racist." How can you up a dinghy?
Makes you bloody cold, though.
What's that, mate?
So it makes you got a cold heart. Cold heart.
Well, Brian, it could be. But let's be honest. Most of these people jumping off these dinghies are not families in need. They've all got phones. They've all got fucking better trainers than I've got. You know what I mean? They've all got contacts. They're not just walking and knocking on somebody's door going, "I'm here." It's all organised. It's all fucking money. You know what I mean? It's all it is. It's organised fucking crime. Unfortunately, it's a bit like what I was saying. If you say to me, take this package to Thailand and it's 2 kilos of fucking heroin or cocaine or whatever, I know the consequences if I get pulled at them customs. You know what I mean? And if I get through customs, I'm more than likely there might be £20,000 worth of stuff, and I'm going to get £1,000 for it. But I know the outcome of it if there is. So I don't blame the people that are making the money. You know what I mean? I blame the person that's actually fucking taking it on their own back to go and do it. Look at America. Each state is different. You can do something in one state and you'll get a fine. You go to the next state, you get 100 years in fucking prison for it. You know what I mean? Nothing makes sense, but laws are there to be. We've got to have law.
I know what state I'd fucking live in.
We're in America.
It takes 18 hours to get across from one side of the
Well,
other.
you don't get 100 years.
It takes 6 for us to get to Scotland. Because they've got different time zones and everything, haven't they? They're like different worlds. You could go from one part of America to another.
Well,
you've travelled like 2 days in a comparison to us. It's because we're so small, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I think every state's bigger than Britain, isn't it?
I think Wisconsin is the size of England. I think, like England, not with Scotland. And all the rest of it, yeah, but no, we are, yeah. So frankly, I mean, we can walk across England, can't we? So
you can travel for 2 weeks in America. 2 weeks travel time.
Yeah. And there's the county line things, and then there's the town limits, city limits. We don't have them, do we?
See, well, inside this country anyway, there's racism inside our country, and it's got nothing to do with colour. It's got nothing to do with nationality. And I'll give you an example. Wales, and especially North Wales and South Wales, really don't get on. They haven't done for an awful long time. And it's a trip down history road, if you want to know what that is. But a big influence of people from Liverpool, where all my family's from, but none of them ever went over to North Wales, which is literally just over the fucking River Mersey. And bought holiday homes. But when you're going back to like the late 70s and the 80s, if anybody that was English went over and bought an holiday home, the holiday homes were burnt down. There's still an awful lot of hatred within our own. Same with Scotland. There's a lot of Scots who hate the English.
Yeah, that's not racism, though, is it? That's nothing to do with racism. No, it isn't, because Welsh and English aren't a race. Yeah, we're not a racist people.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, it's still one group of
that's
people
nationalism.
who won't accept. But it's what I'm trying to say is, it's one group of people against another group of people. You know
but you can't umbrella it with racism, though, can you? I mean, it's basically racism is.
I know what racism is.
Yeah, straight in one. But that's just that's just nationalism, isn't it?
It was a wrong choice of words to use.
Or what? Patriotism, very patriotic. Sort of. Some people they'll fight their corner for that, you know.
I did 2 tours in Northern Ireland when I was in the army. I didn't even know what they were fucking arguing over. I didn't. I was a young fucking lad who just obeyed orders. I quite liked it. I was a football hooligan, and I was being paid to be a football hooligan. There weren't shootouts every day. It was fucking. You got riots. You got plenty of riots. Brick throwing, fucking fisticuffs, running in, grabbing people. But that was what you got at a football match over here every Saturday and fucking Tuesday night.
So how did you go from military to conforming and everything like that to just absolutely becoming a hooligan and just going the other way? Most people come out of the army become security guard.
No, I've always been a
hooligan.
A hooligan. I say it was one of the most enjoyable times of my life. Don't forget, in them days, it was just two groups of men that I'd have a punch up, and it was a punch up. There were none of this stabbing. There were none of this fucking carrying bottles. It weren't
Or
like
that
that.
mass, or that mass like problem
Yeah,
that
it's
was
just-
basically where was it where so many people died because of the hooliganism, because of the railings came down and everything, and it crushed them all. Where was that again?
that was
It's not
in,
very much fun, is it?
No, that was in that
was
down to,
hooliganism.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
two
all down
groups.
to that, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
look, if two people decide to drive the car fast and race every night, eventually they're going to crash into somebody or somebody.
Well, yeah, but when
So
you take your kids to a
people
football
are
match,
gonna
you don't
get hurt.
expect to get bottled. That's my point. It's
You
you
don't,
see,
yeah,
I
but-
don't agree with hooliganism. So
See,
football
well-
hooliganism and all that is
Right.
it's
Well, when,
savage.
when I said my time of being a football hooligan, Wigan Athletic had just been promoted from what was called the Northern Premier League to what was the old Division 4. They only used to get about fucking 300 people watching the game, and the teams that they were playing was exactly the same. It weren't to the scales of Man United versus Manchester City or Liverpool versus Arsenal, or you know what I mean. That was, in a way, that was big boy stuff.
No, because they've got
Yeah,
security, and you would have been banged up in seconds. Yeah, so just pick on the little clubs. You do kind of like you label yourself as a football hooligan. You're proud of that,
Yeah,
not
I
a
was.
supporter. You're like, oh, I was a football hooligan. Like you're wearing it as a badge. It's not really
Yeah,
something that
no,
most people would say they were.
No, mate, it was a time in my life that I really enjoyed. In fact, when the rave scene came along, it was a time in my life that I really enjoyed. You know what I mean?
And what about the people that were there that got caught up in all the hooliganism and any kinds of like children or whatever that got hurt or upset? Was that fun as well?
No, hold on. Brian was an hooligan with West Ham. Now, they were the fucking maddest firm in the country.
Well, it's not Brian sitting there bigging himself up about it, though, is he? He's not going, I wasn't like it's a big bag. It's not really much to be proud of.
Listen, I'm 6 years of age now. This is when I was in my teens.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. It did ruin the face of football. It did. It destroyed the face of football during the 80s and the 90s with the hooliganism.
I really enjoyed it.
It also pushed the prices through the roof.
I really enjoyed it.
It segregated supporters, and it caused big outrage and fractions of different groups.
Well, that's how it is, you know what I mean?
See, I lived through the 80s. Well, you've got to remember, I lived through the 80s as well.
We can say that, okay, but we can say that about mods and rockers, can't we?
Well, I was neither, because I was a grown-up by then. I was neither.
No,
I wasn't a mod or a rocker because basically I was born in the 70s,
60s.
so I didn't get into all of that.
No, you're on about the second time it come round when it was two-tone star.
Yeah, but I've never had that gang mentality though, Wasp, and I feel you have. You feel stronger in a gang. I'm all right on my own. I've never had that gang mentality where I want to join a group of people that have got like-minded. Certainly not hooligan. Anyway.
I'm not saying you do. I am just giving you examples of where
a lot of those hooligan groups and actual factions and real organisations were also extremely racist as well, though, weren't they? Because that's what most of the hooliganism was. You know, when they threw the bananas onto the pitch that time, that kind of hooliganism.
I've got no shame of being a football hooligan. I've got no shame.
I mean, I'm thinking this is England. I'm thinking that kind of thing. Was it Green Street? I'm thinking the BNP type swastikas tattooed on their bald heads. That's what I'm thinking when I think football hooligan from the 80s. That's what we get. Skinheads beating and ruining it for everybody else.
They're not actually skinheads. You know, man. They weren't.
Well, that's the picture we have in our minds of hooligans of the 80s and 70s, though, isn't it? It's the thugs.
That's great.
And the racists and the ones throwing the bananas onto the pitches and destroying all the fun for everybody else.
Great. I love
making it difficult for children to be able to go to this family environment, segregating, as I said, clubs.
Well,
as I said, it pushed the prices through the roof as well.
I'm never going to be ashamed of fucking being a fucking footballer. I loved it. You know?
Well, you're not going to get no slaps on the back from me, mate. Seriously.
All right,
well done, you. Well
I'll
done,
tell
you.
you something. You know, last weekend,
No,
Wigan.
as I said, I know why some people have no shame.
Hold on. My son-in-law
Don't need to
is a football
psychoanalyse.
hooligan. My son-in-law is a football hooligan, and he's got 5 daughters. Right now, last weekend he drove
As
all
I
the way
said,
to
like for
Plymouth.
like, yeah, I know.
Hold on. He drove all the way to Plymouth with one of my 10-year-old daughters. She goes to all the games with him. All the games with him.
No.
She was actually,
Take
she
your
was
children
actually
to the hooligan organised games, and you come at Chrissy about having a bath. Behave. You took your daughter.
Are you gonna
The
listen?
organised hooligan riots at football matches.
Listen,
I am
mate,
listening.
I'm not going to get into a pathetic argument with you because you don't know fucking anything you're on about.
All right.
So I'd rather not have
I
an
grew up in
argument
the
with you.
70s. I knew many of them. I know how the little groups gang up in the first place and how they're organised in pubs in their area, and they all basically meet up and then they travel there together.
Sorry, what went on? I just had to go to the shops. Sorry to leave that to you, Minx. I had to go to the shops.
That's all right.
What's been going on? I said, sorry about that. I just
How
went
proud
to the
was he of being a hooligan, football hooligan back in the 70s and 80s? And he has just made the revelation that his friend, who is also a football hooligan, used to take his 10-year-old daughter with them.
No. Listen to me. Let me finish. This is the problem with the drinking. Never let you finish. My son-in-law used to be a hooligan as well. He's got 5 daughters. Last weekend, I went to him because he takes his daughter, one of his daughters, out to the 5. She loves going watching Wigan Athletic, and he takes her everywhere. Right? Do you not think that I've turned around to him and gone, anything happens to her, you deal with me, you come. And he turns around to me and he goes, you think I put my daughter in that position? And he wouldn't. He drove all the way to Plymouth. I think, I don't even know how far that is, but it's on the fucking Devon coast. So it's a long way from Wigan. They stayed the night in an hotel and they come back. The guy that scored the winning goal for Wigan in the 90th minute, actually, the footballer, at the end of the game, he went up to where the Wigan fans was, shouted down my fucking granddaughter, took his shirt off and gave it her. She's 10. Right? So there's nothing wrong with doing that. He doesn't take us to where the fucking lads are having battles and fights because it is quite organised. You know what I mean? If people are wearing scarves and football kits, they don't get involved in shit. These real hooligans are wearing 200, 300 pound jumpers. You know what I mean? They've got like a couple of grand's worth of kit, blubber on, going to the football match, which is going to get ribbon. You know what I'm saying is back in the 70s and 80s, I enjoyed.
I'm not sure what that was doing.
And it was one of the best times of my life.
You enjoyed destroying an inherently British game and turning it into a complete nightmare.
Hold on.
Is what you
How
did.
the fucking hell did I? So the game's still played now, right? The game, it's one of the biggest football industry.
At what cost?
We're slightly changing the subject. What I'd like to know, if I can ask one question, so I've not asked a question in 3 hours. What is your problem with, and I do enjoy the cartoons now, not because they're not about me, what is your problem with Real?
I don't like the way that he comes over as Mr. High and fucking mighty. I don't like, I've got emails, right? He knows they're coming out. I've got emails where he was crying to me. This is what he's not even got to Bulgaria. He was on the continent, but he's not got. But I spoke to McGee. McGee also got in touch with me, not just Rowan. Now, Rowan was making out that it was upsetting her. She verified it, says it's not upsetting me at all. You know what I mean? I know that why Real turned around and went, you can fuck off, I'm going on my own. It's because he wanted her to give up everything she had. He wanted her to ask her parents for fucking money, her to give up her job, give her the same, and they were going to go. He'd already planned it. He was buying a property next to his mother's. His mother didn't even want him there. I watched him in Bulgaria. Do you know what I mean? The first day she was on. The rest of the time, the mother's husband didn't want him there, wouldn't speak to him. He's just not a nice guy. People have gone, he stole money off his mother. I don't know that, so I can't really go. I know you stole money off your mother. which is a low life thing to do, but he's a low life fucking cunt. When he came back, he was slagging McGee off. He's slagging McGee off because it didn't work out for him over there. This is the guy that bought fucking knives and fucking knuckle dusters and brought them back for people. No, we're on about fucking the knife culture. We've just been banging on about.
He sent the police to my house and I killed my three children and my wife, and they raided my house 4 weeks ago.
I listened to that, mate. I listened to it the next day. Yeah, he did actually say he did that. I don't know whether he did, but he did say that he'd done it. So
he did.
Banged out of order. What the fuck's he fucking doing? You know what I mean?
To say you've killed your wife, 3 children, and your wife is a bit strong. A bit strong, whatever way you look at it.
Yeah, and the police have got to go and check that out. They can't go, it's only Rowan Diedrich, the biggest fucking liar in the world. You know what I mean? But he is a liar. He's a fucking liar. He can come up with all his shit about me, but he's got no facts about me. Right? I only deal in the truth and fucking facts. That's it. But if you deal in that, whether it's against you or you're using it against someone else, the truth will always prevail. So I'm not going to fucking.
Well, I mean, as I say, that fact that Esau brought up that when he was at court, he didn't have one person there with him, which is a bit odd to me.
Yeah, I've never seen him anyway. I've never seen him anyway. I've seen him down the park how many times. The only person he worked with was McGee.
Wee man. Always has wee man with him. Always has that wee man with him.
No, I've never seen him in the park with wee man, but I have seen him.
No, he hasn't. No.
The only time I've seen wee man with him is when they went to see you in court.
Yeah, that's right. Rowan should give that Chris CFC his money back. He made him pay £100 to buy some subs. That Chris CFC is on.
Yeah, but
I don't know whether that to be true or not.
It is true. It is true.
A fool and his money are easily parted, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know that.
Hold on a second. That's not okay to say that, Minx.
Sometimes
you could be under duress to give money.
Well, the thing is, though, when it comes to things like that, what I'm saying is you've got to just forget it because there's
Did he actually take 100 quid off him for subs? Did he buy them subs in? 1 second. Did he buy them subs in? He bought them subs?
I don't think he would have bought subs. I think he would have bought pot with it. And I've got nothing against people. I smoked weed for fucking years. I've stopped smoking weed because I got the COVID and it fucked me longer. So I stopped fucking smoking altogether. And you know what? I don't even know if I feel better for it or not. Every now and again I get an urge, you know what I mean? Especially when I'm hanging out, everybody's like to say, if I was in here and you went, I'm just going to nip outside for a cig. Yeah. I mean, you think, fuck me, even a cigarette could do it. But I've got too much fucking willpower to fucking put myself and my family through what they went through when I was in hospital, because it wasn't nice. It was bad.
Was that over in being pawn bombed, if I can remember?
Was it who?
Was it where Chris pawn bombed him by accident or something like that? I'm not sure.
Chris pawn bombed me? No, I don't think he did. Oh no, no, Chris. Yeah, but I don't think he did it on purpose. He was showing somebody on his phone. But someone got hold of me last week.
Screensaver with a risky picture, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is true. Someone last week went. I'm not going to mention the names, but they got in touch with me and went, "Have you spoke to Chris or have you heard of Chris?" And I went, "No." Why? And they went, "Somebody told them that he was really in a bad way because of the way that he was being picked on the Real and McGee show, not just by Real, by people in the fucking side chat as well." No, I went, tried to get hold of him. I've not got a phone number for him, but I had him in the Google Hangout private messages. So I've sent him a message and I've gone, "Chris, are you all right?" And he's gone, within a matter of fucking minutes, he's come back and he's gone, "Yeah, I'm sorry." So I texted this person who was asking me, had I heard of Chris? And I said, "He's all right." Because they said they thought he might have killed himself that night. That's what the people said to me. He was that upset. They thought he might have took his own life. So I got in touch. As soon as he got back to me, I went, "Well, he's not killed himself." What I did then is I did a private call with him and I went, boom, and I rung it and he picked it up. He was in a car with one of his fucking mates. he saw his mate pull over. He got out of the car, and I went, "Are you all right?" And he went, "All right." The person who asked me to see if he was all right, I then invited that person into the call. Right, so there was 3 of us in the corner. He was all right, and I turned around and I explained to him, "Stay the fuck out of there." You know what I mean? I said, "I'm going to give real shit for doing that, and I'm going to make sure I'll do my best that you get your fucking money back." And he's going, "I'm not bothered about the money." But you know, Chris, he's just a bit slow and simple. You know what I mean? But he's no harm. He's not a fucking nonce. I don't believe that in any way. So, you know what I mean? When you come out with nonsense, you've got to have fucking facts there to show everybody. If you haven't, then the people making the allegations are a little bit nonsense to even have thoughts like that in their head. But Chris, I spent maybe half an hour in chat reassuring him that these people are always going to do this to you. Stop. He said, I think he said he's still owed him about 45 quid. Might be wrong about the figure, but I think it was like 45 quid. And I went, "Do not give that cunt any more money." I said, "Don't you want to give it?" I said, "Go and give it to a fucking homeless person who's starving." I said, "But don't give him that fucking money, that cunt, because all he fucking does is buy weed." When he was begging for every cunt, "I'm going to give you a spanner. If you give me 2 quid, I'll give you a spanner today because I want to buy my daughter a birthday present." You know what I mean? And people were giving him 2 quid. That was just real bad. That was real fucking bad. So, his daughter never got a birthday present. He went and bought 2 lots of weed. 2, not 1 lot, 2 lots. You know what I mean? They had this blueberry ice cream, and that was really nice. But they also said, "Here, I've got this Jack Herer lemon cross skunk." And he went, "And I'll have a bag of that." He spent all the fucking money on himself. You know what I mean? There's videos there of where we was in an hangout watching all the old videos that I did about him when he didn't have weed, when he's going, "If I've not had weed for 8 hours, I start sweating and I start punching walls and I start doing all this." But I seen him in the fucking car driving like a lunatic to go and get his weed. You know what I mean? He fucking filmed it all. And he should have been done for driving without due care and attention. Never mind dangerous driving, because he was trying to overtake fucking anywhere to go and get his little fucking fix. All this is true and all of it. Well, I've got it all logged. I've got it all. You know what I mean? Because he knows he's like real, and that's what he is. He's a beg. He's a fucking beg, and he's got nothing in his life. He didn't like it when he said, "You're 40 years of age, and what have you got? You think your fucking chat room's brilliant?" Because I fucking took his chat room down fucking twice. You know what I mean? It's why I went to Bulgaria, because he was down to 5 fucking viewers. You know what I mean? But people go back because they're fucking stupid and simple.
Stupid.
You know, and you know, he's a liar, he's a cunt. Everything about that dog incident, right, is everything about what his life is. He didn't give a fuck about anybody. That was the grandmother, that was the child, that was his mother, that was his sister. He didn't give a fuck about anybody except himself. And to give the dog away, unforgivable, because that dog...
I didn't know. I thought the dog got destroyed. I didn't realise.
No, he never got destroyed. When the police come round, he'd already given it away. Now, who's he going to give it away to? Someone in the end?
His mate. One of his mates.
I know. Why did he run off? I'll tell you why he run off. Because you only have 2 big dogs like that for protection.
Probably had some packets in his pocket.
I believe that. I honestly believe it. I don't know. I can't prove that, but that's why he run off.
That's my opinion.
He'd have got more, because it happened that quick. It would have happened that quick. He wouldn't have known the damage that happened to the kid. You know what I mean? But he had something in his, and when he turned around and went, "The white guys were fucking," when he played the "Is It Because I'm Black?" and he tried that on in court. He went guilty, so the witnesses should not have had to have been there. They should have just the judge would have just looked at their statements. But the judge knew he was lying, playing the white man trick, the judge knew it. That's why he ordered the witnesses to come to court, and it was over 2 days. You know, and if you read that report by the independent, I kept putting the link up, and I put it on that video that I did about him on this. You know what I mean? All the statements are there, and the judge's summing up is there. You know what I mean? And he did the dirty cunt turned around and went, "What people don't understand, there's 2 sides to every story." In the words he used, he went, he went to the Royal Court of Justice, the highest court of the land, and he was making out that he got his sentence overturned. He didn't.
The Court of Appeal.
Yeah, the Court of Appeal. He didn't win his case. He was still guilty of everything he'd done. It was just, if it's basically one of your first offences or your first time in prison, it was an excessive. 16 months was excessive. So what the appeal judges did was said the sentence itself was excessive. We're going to half it to 8 months. But he was still guilty of everything that he was fucking charged with. But he only fucked up because he had shit in his pocket. That's the top and bottom of it.
It's yeah. I mean, it's not a good story. It's not a good. It's
not a good look. But you know what I mean? I've been to it. I've just admitted to mates I was a football hooligan. You know, I still love being a football hooligan. You know what I mean? It was a wonderful time in my life. I enjoyed it, as most probably 50,000 other fucking young men did at the same time, right throughout the country.
Yeah, I did as well. I admit to my as well.
You were country. See, I was Wigan Athletic. You was fucking West Ham. You know what I mean?
The five.
The inner city firm, weren't it?
Inner city firm. Yeah,
there you go. It was fun. And it weren't like normal innocent people got fucking filled in. It was groups of lads who wanted.
Just punch up. They were just punch ups. Very rare punch ups.
They were there. And 9 times out of 10, there weren't even a fucking punch up because the police had been there before it went on. It just got more.
Well, you had the specials. Do you remember the trains? You had the special trains.
Yeah,
they used to interact the trains, and the specials was we stopped by the police and we walked into the stadium. You never really got to see any the opposition.
Very rare that it kicked off. You know what I mean? There'll be a lot of dancing about like it still is now.
Did at Millwall. Banana Splits is here. I need to say something about Banana Splits. I made a comment about Jupiter. It was from her station. She never made the comment. I made the comment. I just want to make this clear because so I didn't upset Banana Split. I said about Jupiter where she played the stream from Truminati. Is that his name? Truminati? Yeah. Jupiter was on there and she called someone a certain name and I said refer to Banana Splits. She just clips and pastes. So while you're here, Banana Splits, if it come across wrong, I apologise for that. I've said right, listen, we'll be going 3 hours, people, and I'm going to get something to eat. I might come back on later on. Bleeding Heart, thank you very, 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 very much for that. So I can keep the stream now. For showing me that. I really, really appreciate it. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
I'm also going live tonight.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me get in the house.
I just want to keep fucking punching fucking real in his egotistical ribs.
Well, I won't go live. I'll kind of have a little nose at yours. What time are you going live?
Anybody out the dream team is welcome to come in. I'd rather it be like how it's been this afternoon, where we're all just fucking calm and none of that. Because there's no need for any beef.
Well, what time are you going live? So I won't go live now. What time are you going live?
I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%, mate. If I have a bit of space, Kate, because that's how I'm usually in bed for 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Don't speak completely out. I don't plan on having any tonight. So if I am, it'll be around about 8 o'clock-ish. You know what I mean? So.
Right then, people.
Sorry.
Hang on, Bleeding wants to say something, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. All I want to do is address the chat. I want to say hello to Carly Marie Cook, and I hope you're doing much better these days. Miss you from chatting before, and Brian's in the chat. Hi, Banana Splits. I want to say hello to Retroist. I want to say hello to Models First.
All right, family. All right. So listen, that was a quick 9 live reporting. You know what I mean? Whilst we're multitasking and that. Sorry if I sound a bit funny. Trust me, my wisdom tooth is just doing a lot, man. But yeah, sound like I've got a lisp. So probably not the best time for me to be trying to talk. Yeah. However, you get me a little live update from Brian Her on the Scummy side of YouTube. Believe it or not, I got people pop up. People you wouldn't even think proper interested in that. So in the interest of my subscribers and viewers, and then way there, you know what I mean? Make the thing run, and make the people them see what I go on. But yeah, I'm gonna be coming with something else when I do come back a different Scummy side, but Scummy all the same. But in the meantime, I see the fruit cocktails being put in some work. You get me? So let's what we'll do is play out on this, and then I'm gonna go and yeah, man, hit the notification bell, because you never know, man. Might swallow a tablet, try to get this swelling down and come and chat some shit. But in the meantime, yeah, let's just play out on this. Big up yourself, Banana Split. If you ain't subscribed to Banana Split too, make sure you go and do that. You know what I'm saying to you? That's where you get all the evidences, yeah, in real time and in real life. You know what I mean? Not perceptions or conclusions or statements or any other fuckeries. Yeah, so let's see what she's saying. You get me? We know it's she knew Sky's picture was being used again. Nothing to do with her. So the exposure continues. It was nice to hear Brian also clean up Banana's name. So I know she'll appreciate that. Yeah, so make we see what go on, family. Make we see what go on.
It was Sky. It took you this long to see it. No, we've known for a long time, Wendy.
Wait. No. So Wendy's admitting that she knew it was Sky, but they were saying it was Esau. So you admit that you knew that, Wendy? Is that what you're saying? So you were in on a joke. You were in on a trolling of Sky. Thank you, Wendy.
Of course she was in on it. Of course she was in on it. Of course she was in on it. There you go.
Jump on, Wendy. Jump on.
I don't take my videos down, Esau. You can get copies to my videos. You know that. You have copies to it.
Oh, yeah,
that
Wendy,
is how sick.
It took you this long to see it's Sky. Fucking hell, man.
Well, at least she admitted it. So everyone knows it was Russell who did it. So thank you, Wendy, for confirming that Russell was the one behind that. So Russell has been the one who did his pictures and does all sorts.
He did admit. In fairness, he admitted he did do it, didn't he? He admitted he did it on the stream. Yeah, he did admit he did that.
Oh, he did admit that.
Yeah, but
I think so.
Yeah, he's admitted. Oh, he's admitted he did it. Yeah, he admitted he did it. He's admitted he did it.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, okay, good for him. And but Wendy, woo, what a weird woman you are.
Yes.
She's actually written in capital letters. It's took you this long to see it's Sky. Are you seriously treating this like it's a joke, Wendy? It's a fucking joke to you. What the hell is wrong with you? And as Dan Targan says, Wendy, you frog boiling piss drinker, fuck off and die, you old cunt.
She's in the back. She's in the back.
Let her stand in the back. Let her stand in the back. Let her stand.
No, Brian. Let her on, Brian. Fuck up, Brian. She fucking did this, Brian. She was behind all this bullshit.
Hold on. Let me know.
She's outnumbered here anyway.
Oops.
Yeah, but
it's down to you. Okay, no, she won't porn bomb. Wendy won't porn bomb.
Well, I'm not talking.
But solo her out. Solo her out, though. Solo her out. Can you solo her out, please?
When I do that, it don't work, though.
It does. You're soloed out. Yeah, that's Wendy Woo. What do you want?
Yeah. Well, hang on. I was asked to come on, so I've come on.
No, I didn't ask you to come on.
Hang on. Am I going to be allowed to speak? You just want to shout.
Right.
So, Russell said months ago that was Sky.
So all ran around.
What do you think? Hang on. No, Esau. What is it you think you're exposing, Esau?
Why would you do that? Why would you use a picture?
I didn't do it, Esau. It had nothing to do with me.
Yes, you did, because you were in the group. You knew that was
Russell said he's making videos and using Sky's picture. Nothing to do with me, so why are you blaming me?
Wait. So you knew that Russell was going to troll.
And as for you Irish bitch, yeah, I'll fucking catch you one day. Don't worry about that.
Do you hear the fucking state of her? Come here to me, Wendy. If you knew that was Sky's,
are you going to go crying or are you bleeding heart? You could go crying.
Wendy. Why? If you knew that was Sky's image that wasn't using, pretend to fake Esau's face. Why didn't you prevent them from doing it?
How could I prevent them from doing it? when everyone, even people, hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, Russell.
Wait a minute. If you want to hear the truth or not.
Yeah.
How could I prevent him from doing it when everyone, including the side chat, knew exactly what was going on?
Everybody, including the side chat. Which side chat? Our side chat right now?
Over on what? Everyone knew. It's not you lot that doesn't seem to.
You were okay with saying this ago. Wait, so you were okay.
That's Wendy Wu. What do you want? You
Yeah. Well, hang on. I was asked to come on, so.
So now they're saying everyone knew. Hold on a minute. 1 second, family. Why is it? I think I need to clean my cache, you know. Oh, what did George?
Come on. Hang on. Am I going to be allowed to speak? You just want to shout. Right. So, Russell said months ago that was Sky.
So all ran around.
What do you think you're? Hang on, no, Esau. What is it you think you're exposing, Esau?
Hold on, why would you do that? Why would you use a picture?
I didn't do it, Esau. It had nothing to do with me.
Yes, you did, because you were in the group. You knew that was Sky.
Russell said he's making videos and using Sky's picture. Nothing to do with me. So why are you blaming me?
Wait. So you knew that Russell was going to troll.
And as for you Irish bitch, yeah, I'll fucking catch you one day. Don't worry about that.
Do you hear the fucking state of her? Come here to me, Wendy. If you knew that was Sky's
Are you gonna go crying or are you bleeding heart? You could go crying.
Wendy. Why?
If
you knew that was Sky's image that was using to pretend to fake Esau's face, why didn't you prevent them from doing it?
How could I prevent them from doing it? When everyone, even the people, hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, Russell.
Wait a minute. If you want to hear the truth or not.
Yeah.
How could I prevent him from doing it when everyone, including the side chat, knew exactly what was going on?
Everybody, including the side chat. Which side chat? Our side chat right now?
Over on what? Everyone knew. It's not you lot that doesn't seem to.
You were okay with saying this ago. Wait, so you were okay.
All right then, family. So seemingly there was a slew of people that knew. Yo, hey, I'm telling you, boy, a slew of people that knew about some of these goings on, man. You know what I mean? Scummy side, man. But you know, again, when we're getting into the arenas where we are taking advantage of, you know, vulnerable persons, that's why we call it scummy, man. And then people are in the know and know about it and just going along with it, man. And then when the shit hits the fan, then all the rats starts to scurry and everyone wants to remove themselves and this and that and you know. But you know, yo, oh boy, I'm telling you. And unfortunately, I don't even think that the drama has ceased. Well, I hope Scotland's a good listen from here on in. Well, this is the problem, man. You know, this is the problem, man. And obviously it's a shame, man, because, you know, like it's been said, she probably just likes to come online like the rest of us do and talk to the people, them, you know what I mean? And talk to, you know, who she deems are decent people or whatever, you know? And because certain people are just scummy, she can't even do that, you know? And regardless of what the absolute 100% truth is, there's no smoke without fire. You see what I'm saying to you? Someone's been doing some fuck shit. You get me? And yeah, it's probably many people, to be fair, you know. But yeah, it continues, family. It continues. But I think when I next come back, yeah, I'm gonna be touching on another character that is just moving mad. You know, mad. And the reason why I think we have to speak about this character is because I think that this is like a real sort of example of the future, innit? You know what I'm saying to you? The future, especially, you know, in terms of just, you know, social media and its sort of relevance on real life. Because I know back people that saying, oh no, it's not real, it's not, and all that, or they're two different things, this, that, and the other. But whether we like it or not, people are making their digital life their real life, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying to you? And as you lot keep hearing me banging about the metaverse, which is coming to a house near you, you see what I'm saying to you? This kind of thing is going to be like, it's just going to be it in another 10 years time. This here is going to be all happening digitally, man. You see what I'm saying to you? Oh, Sepid. Hey, Sepid's asking who? Yeah, I'm going to have to talk about a young man they call Young Pharaoh still, you know? I have to put him on the table a little bit, and as he doesn't seem to have no shame, then fuck it, man. You know? But I'm saying I'm using him as an example because I do think that he is like gonna be like a classic example of just your everyday guy anyway in time to come. You know what I'm saying to you? Very flip-floppy, very anti-woman. You know what I mean? Another man that, as far as I'm concerned, just being groomed and sent out here just to bring, you know what I mean, just cause destruction. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about him still because, like I said, he's been on some mad things, and you know, right now there's a lot of and just in the world, you know, there's a lot of woman hate, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? We know in England in these last few months, we know about the policeman that done what he done to the girl in Clapham Common. You know, the other guy that's just been done for the killing of the two sisters. You know what I'm saying to you? Even within these YouTube streets, unfortunately, you know what I mean, we've got our own story or such a thing. You know what I'm saying to you? So yeah, man, we're gonna touch on that still, and yeah, man, just talk some shit, family, just because, you know, it's the time of revelations and exposure and that, and you know, whether we want to believe it or not, we are moving into a different vibration. You know what I'm saying to you? You can look at that spiritually. You can look at fucking like religiously. You know what I mean? If you was a religious person, and you followed certain books or whatever, you know what I mean, you'd be seeing revelations in front of your eyes right now. You see what I'm saying to you? Because we know that certain things have been written. You know, if we just follow history, you know, we can see repeats of things that have happened in the past, man. But yeah, man. Sorry, my tooth, you know, it's the maddest thing ever. So yeah, so thanks for staying with the 9 Live news report still. But yeah, we are gonna switch it up. Don't worry. But yeah, man. But I'm definitely saying there's a definite anti-woman type of, and I know maybe in other places it's called, because I keep hearing this word simp, you know, just a lot of unhappy. Oh dear. And touch on some conspiracy theories as well, you know what I mean? Because I see that they've made the word conspiracy theory a very dirty word. And then obviously what you can do with that is then hide a lot of truth under the banner. You get me? So yeah, man, I'm going to chop it up a bit because, you know, winter is setting. It's only flipping 4:30 and it's as dark as anything. Yeah. And I've still got a little bit to do, family. I'm not going to lie. So I was a bit cheeky today. You get me? But yeah, I still got a couple bits to do. Get me in my plantation settings and that. Yeah, but yeah, man, we'll be back, man. But hit the bell, and like I said, I'm gonna try and get this tooth under control. Mad thing. That's why some people just pull them all out, you know. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, man. But bless up the family in the building. Divine. You get me? I want to see you about when we start talking about the YP boy. You know? And there's even a couple more we can talk about still. Yeah? So family, happy afternoon. Okay. And yeah, man. Let's up to one and all. Yeah, let me go and finish off my little bits and bobs. You know what I mean? So the next time I come on, people don't I need I saw 9 for down the down. Family, I'm out. Yeah, bless up yourselves. One love, one love, one love. Yeah, 9 live and out, man. Yeah, and big up yourself. Sepid, you're done now, man. Big up yourself. Yeah, EIE. Yeah, melanated. Yeah, man, we'll come talk about some of your people, them. Yeah, so be even here, interesting to hear your input, man. I see that whole ADOS has been a bit quiet. Oh, what's going on with that? Yeah, man. All right, I'm out, family. Peace and love, man. You done know. Oh, sugar, and before I go, how rude of me or how forgetful. Big up to the island they call Barbados. You understand what I'm saying to you? Obviously, you would have all heard by now that they've basically just, pulled away from the colonizer and just said, thank you very much. But from here on out, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So, yeah, man, big up Barbados for that still. You never know. Hopefully, they might be even sort of starting a trend. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, how they feel. Seemingly, in terms of the actual Bajans themselves, you know what I mean? There are some that are for it and some that are kind of against it. So that's quite interesting still. It might be a little bit of Stockholm syndrome. But, and also what I want to add to that is that Barbados is the first country to have a embassy in the metaverse. Yes. Yeah. And I know some people are Nine's the loudest metaverse talk, man. God damn it, man. And I hear you, like family. I hear you because right now it's not popping, but it's gonna be popping. And I'm only telling you about Barbados because they're the first country to have a embassy, yeah. And you know what an embassy does, right, family? Yeah, in the metaverse. All right, I'm done dark. Yeah, I'll catch you lot on the other side. Big up Barbados, man. Come on, man. Big up Barbados. All right, one love, family.